Welcome to the deep end. We're only 8 minutes late. Shout out a few people.
Shouts out
before we begin. Shout out. I'll do the shout outs first, then you can do your shout outs because
all right.
I'm important. Shout out Princess. Shout out Buff Tuna. Shout out Vinny. My favorite fat guy. Shout out Sarah. Shout out the guy that was throwing tomatoes at me. Fucking scumbag. Shout out Fodder. Shout out the Stoop. Shout out Lasers. Mr. Prince.
Don't shout out Lasers. Unshout him out.
Yeah, actually, I unshout out Lasers.
All right, thank you.
Because he sucks.
Appreciate that.
Your shout outs now.
Okay. Shouts out Kanye West. That's my boy. Shouts out Eminem. That's also my other boy. Shouts out Martin Luther King. He's also my guy.
No. Unshout out MLK.
Shouts out
MLK.
Shouts out Ken Griffey Jr. That's another guy of mine. Shouts out all the ninjas out there. You know what I'm saying?
All the famous black people. Every famous black person to ever exist. Shout out every black person.
Shouts out, dude.
Black History Month. Let's go. All right.
Yeah, dude.
Let's play this video. Man, let's watch season 2.
Wait, let's tell the people.
Fishtank.
Wait up, let's tell the people what this is about, okay? This is what you guys are in for, okay? What you're gonna be doing is you're gonna be watching us watching this, and then we're gonna be commenting on it and shit, okay? And guess what? You guys get the exclusive video of us watching the video. That's something you can't get when you get on the podcast. When it comes to Spotify and shit. The Spotify and shit, that's the back end of the podcast. What you guys are getting right now is exclusive.
Yo, this guy says usually shoutouts are at the end, but I guess nobody will be here by then. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's
You're the real ones who've been around at the beginning.
That's probably true.
Okay. Yeah, so it's gonna be episode 1, season 2. We're gonna watch the whole thing, pause a couple times throughout it, have a little bit of a discussion, and then we will do a 30 to 60 minute, depending on, it might go longer, discussion at the end about the episode. We'll also be taking questions, so if anyone has any legitimate questions, feel free to stick them in the chat,
or non-legitimate, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, if they're retarded, I'm just gonna call you an idiot and not help you out, but
I'll try and answer it.
We will. Yeah, all right, let's go.
Also, shouts out DJ Tom LaRock. Alright, let's do it.
In the winter of 1972, 10 contestants enter the Fishtank. Under constant surveillance, the 10 fish will have no outside contact, except for messages sent from viewers at home like you. By remaining in the tank and staying ahead of their opponents in challenges, one winner will walk away with a $50,000
something about the
cash
vibes
prize.
of
What's gonna happen
season
next
2
on
I really
this
enjoy
here
these
Fishtank?
episodes.
Yeah?
Boy, you never
Keep going, keep playing.
Oh, okay.
know.
Yeah, you're right. We'll just keep it playing.
Yeah. Also, Ben looks completely fucking homeless this entire season.
Me too. Everybody's nervous.
Yeah, he does, huh?
I'm Shinji Kawasaki. I'm from Japan.
I love Shinji.
Now I'm college student in the United States. Yeah.
I struggled with Shinji for the first bit. I thought he was retarded.
Melee school for women, and also I
Might be a little
architecture
retarded.
stuff in Japan. That was why.
This was the first time I ever got into Fishtank, so I didn't know what the characters were like.
So while you're
And I thought Shinji was playing a character. I didn't realize he was
have no
legitimate.
access to the outside world.
Oh, wow.
You cannot leave the house. You can at any point, but leaving is tapping out, basically.
Yeah.
And if you leave, you quit.
First in Fishtank, Shinji, what do you think?
Nice room. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. This looks like all the YouTube logo over the iPhone. I have no idea. Is it like dog house with the bed, like massage bed? I have no idea.
Okay, here, hold this.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Alex, by the way.
I'm Patricia.
Okay, nice to meet you. You better win. Don't make me waste my time
I'm
doing this.
going to win. I'm going to try so
should win.
hard.
Opinion on
I don't want to
Patricia?
pick up some loser.
So it's 6 weeks, no phone, no internet, no nothing. It's monitored. Every room has a camera.
So many people
So
would have
the
left
viewers
after
can see
getting their
the house
haircut like
24/7.
that.
It's monitored
But
all,
she didn't.
all day, all night.
Okay.
Good for
Yeah,
her.
she stuck around for sure.
You can call me Trish.
Yeah, that shit was
work
like
in a grocery store in the
a horror film.
department. I am a very easygoing person, so I feel like I
Like,
get
dude,
along
watching
with
that
a lot
on
of
the
people,
camera,
and
like
girls, watch
while
out.
her face was just like up
over
in
here.
the shit, it was just like, it's almost too much. It's
When
like
we
a
get to
snuff
the-
film.
When we get to the later episodes, we need to do like a quick cut back to like what they all looked like at the beginning compared to
Oh, totally.
like fucking Hell House.
Have to find out.
It really does. It does change you as a person.
It's going right
I mean,
here.
it has to.
Oh,
you know?
100%.
What's up?
It's kind of like the sunk cost fallacy though. It's like once you're in so far, you know, you'll do anything.
come from?
You know, you've already
Yeah.
put in. You know,
Oh, yeah?
what was this? 30 days or 40? Yeah, you put in. Let's say it was 40 days. You put in like 30 days, and
Yeah.
you're not gonna
I
like
came
quit on
from,
fucking day 30.
A little town
They
called
tell you
Right.
to cut your hair, you're gonna do it.
And usually it's hard to get like 30 days off of your
Nice.
job, so it's like this is
I think I'm
the
just
next
gonna
thing for
explore.
whoever it is, you know.
Got the tuna.
Yeah, that's
Bread.
yeah
Oh
for
my
sure. I think
God.
some people sort of quit their job.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
fuck it.
We'll just see how long it'll go without them getting fired.
Dude, I've never had grits.
Is Summer.
Fucking
and
Summer,
I'm
dude.
21 years old from Kansas. I quit my job to be on the show.
Yeah,
I came
just
to
like we were
win.
just saying. Yeah.
That's my plan.
When she
and
first
I'm
started, I was like,
sticking
oh,
to
this is
it,
she's
and
like she's
I
cool.
will
Yeah.
do my best to stay as long as humanly
That
possible.
that evaporated very quickly.
What's your name?
I forgot. Did they say if the fucking contestants were like all knew about it beforehand when we
No,
first?
in beforehand, I think they'll get to it maybe in this episode, but
Yeah.
they told, like foreshadowing, they told everyone to not reveal that they knew. So everyone
yeah.
in the show knows of Fishtank. Everyone was
Right.
an insider, but they told everyone else. So basically, they said to each individual person, "Hey, you're the only insider." So no one else knew that everyone knew Fishtank. So they
I
were
didn't know
all
that.
trying to protect their insider identity. But what happened is everyone started like shouting out like quotes from like the iDubbbz documentary, Think It, Dream It, Do It, and like they were quoting other MDE stuff, and everyone sort of quickly realized that they were all insiders. But at this point, they're trying to hide that fact.
Right. Wow. I did not know that. That adds a whole new layer to it for sure.
Summer,
Yeah.
what's your name?
My name's Trish.
Nice to meet you, Trish. What's your name? Shinji? Trish and Shinji? Nice to meet you.
Love the fit.
I know, right? It fits perfectly. It's
I
like,
know.
Good job.
Mine, they're alright.
I like those jeans though. I love like a good baggy denim. Wow. This is a really cute room.
I think season 2 did the best of the aesthetic.
That going on.
Yes.
I really like manga
Okay.
and like comic books. When I was a kid, I would like.
They really
hang
went
out
in on the
library.
like the quality for the
Take all
episodes
of the
though.
manga.
It's so festive.
Yeah, this is great.
And
honestly.
we also get the FX3 cams,
I
which is a
haven't seen
new,
two.
because if you only
I
ever
haven't
watched
seen
season 2 on
two.
cams, I don't think they ever had any
That's cool.
like handhelds.
I support him.
On
Yeah, they
site and
didn't.
stuff.
No, it was just all cams, yeah.
Wallpaper too.
Exactly.
On the ceilings.
That was something I loved about season 5 specifically, was the like going on director mode and just being able to like follow the cams around. It gave a completely different
Not
vibe.
really,
It reminded
but I
me
can
more of
bake.
like, it was like I was watching the episodes live.
Yeah.
That's why I love season 2 episodes so much. But some people only ever watch the show live.
Oh my
They don't
God.
ever watch the episodes.
Okay, great time. Do you have a tattoo right
It gives you like a different
Yeah, I
perspective
have a
of
lot
like
of
the
tattoos.
layout and the
Tattoos
shape
is
of
a
the house and the
dragon.
size of everything.
Yes. Yeah.
I
You can't really, you really don't
Yeah.
understand the size off
This
of
is
just like
a-
a top
it's like
angle.
Yeah, because
there's this
it's
band
all the
called,
same.
like,
It's the same angle
Deftones.
every time. I've definitely watched like when I was watching season 5, it's definitely a different vibe watching it through the cameras. And they can frame everyone better with the cameras as well. Like sometimes you'd have, especially in season 5, you'd have one person sat on the bar and another person sat on the couch, and they're so far apart you can't really track what's going on.
Yeah, agreed.
Dude, shout
Somebody
out
will be off camera, but they're still.
Shout out Crawl Space.
Shouts out Crawl Space.
I gotta go look at it.
Actually,
I saw something though.
should put the link.
Hello.
Yeah, for the stoop, yeah. But that's what Crawl Space originated from. Was from season 2 Crawl Space.
Well, hi, I'm Taylor.
God, so many stars in this one.
I'm trying to start a crochet business, selling my
I love Taylor. Oh, you hate Taylor?
I hated Taylor. She was no, actually, in the first part she was alright, but like she became so insufferable near the end. She's like such a crash out bitch. I fucking hated her. When you know in hindsight that they're all Fishtank fans, you can kind of like see it in their mannerisms.
Shinji. I'm Taylor.
Sure. Yeah, their mannerisms, their jokes. It was like a certain way.
Yeah, I brought a whole ass back and like, yeah, me too, dude. It's don't
Yeah, I wish I could have kept that a surprise for you, but I yapped too much.
Oh no, you're good.
Not particularly.
Yeah, dude, you fucking yapper. Why did I even start a podcast with you, dude? It's fucking stupid.
Don't be mean to me.
Now
Brian.
I think about it.
I'm sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? How about we just call it here, Brian?
Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, that's it, guys. All right.
I have the same one as
Good
the
job, guys.
singer.
Shout out to the end now.
Yeah, shouts out the stew.
Be silently drawn.
I hate everybody.
Nootropics.
Yeah, I agree, Big Ons. This is the best season.
Manufactured by iBubs LLC, Fall River,
This is what all the seasons should aspire to. Always.
Did you know about this?
Modified
Did you know about these drinks?
Zip, yeah.
Convert to a firearm.
Yeah, I am manufactured by iBubs.
I didn't see that.
There's a ingredient.
Yeah,
I bought.
was riffing on iDubs.
Alright, so we're gonna bring you in.
I lost it, but I had bought a Zip poster. It's pretty dope.
Oh really?
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Hello.
Dude, TJ. Oh
yeah.
my god. TJ,
I
autistic.
come from Michigan. I'm 23 years old. At the end of this competition,
I loved watching how mad they would get at him. Like Sam would fucking like yell at him for fucking. I don't know if it was Sam. I think it was Ben. It was either Ben or Sam, and they would yell at him like, "Stop fucking rocking."
Thank you.
You're DJ?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Michigan.
DJ from Michigan. My name is Summer from Kansas.
Nice.
Trish from California.
Cool. Shinji from
Dude, you
Japan.
can tell that Summer is so out of her
Oh,
element
and
here.
Taylor
She's
from Texas.
freaking out.
Nice.
Yeah, she's like trying so hard to be like a really nice and
Yeah.
just really.
I just think that like if you knew what Fishtank was like, and you knew like how
I
volatile
know.
you were, like how sensitive you were, why the fuck would you go on this show?
I have no idea. I have no clue.
I love TJ though. I really love TJ.
Yeah, and especially like that's just how I grew up. I mean, I did grow up like in a training house in the country.
Hell
so
yeah.
it's like,
Fuck yeah.
is it real? That's what I'm like.
Dude, they did do a really good job with these, man.
I also like to draw. And I do like journaling, like collages.
Just wait, like you're in for like an
I
experience
also have a sticker
when
collection.
they
Ooh.
near the end, like when they have all the the boxing matches and the challenges. It's amazing.
I did.
Season 2 is like the episodes is such an experience.
Who edited them? Was it Jet?
I think they have. I don't know. I think they
Okay.
have an editing team because they edited season 3 as well.
Right, but I remember like there's a bunch of
Little Rock,
there's a bunch of complaints about.
I'm an online
I remember on
student.
X
I'll
there's just a bunch of
graduate
complaints
next year.
about Jet
I'm
not
excited, very excited.
doing the episodes like
I'll see
fast
who-
enough or
I'll see
whatever.
who I'm up against first.
And I don't know if like
Vance here said that
that was.
I think Jet's
season
just
2.
forward facing,
And
so
so
everyone
once I see
like
those,
just
I can
focuses
really
on Jet. But I don't
pick
think
and
Jet's
choose
the one
when
that
I
does the
can
editing.
stay in the
Okay.
room.
Cool.
I mean,
dude.
I'm sure he probably has
But I'm
a
confident.
I'm sure he has a say in it.
By the way, fucking Cole.
What was it?
What's up, audio attorney? By the way. Dude, Cole's in Jet's head, bro. I was just looking at Jet's kiwi farms the other day.
Oh yeah.
And season 3, or no wait, no, season 4. In season 4, Daniel, you know that lady simp guy?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
He's got like a cleft lip, kinda, and he's like super skinny, shaved head.
Yeah, I remember Daniel. Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember.
I guess so.
Okay.
Like there was this scene where basically they were around, or no, he was like in a room and Jet's like yelling at him from the speaker. He's like, "Don't be like Cole. Don't be another Cole."
Yeah.
And this was like 2 seasons later. You know what I mean?
I don't know why they hated him so much.
Cole
like,
has
all he
been
did
in
was
Jet's
talk about
head.
season 1.
Yeah, Cole's been in Jet's head like a motherfucker, dude. I don't know. He doesn't let Jet get to him. And so, like, I think he makes fun of him, and then Jet never can get back at him, and I think Jet doesn't like that, you know what I mean?
To cut in here as well about Cole, like going back to the fact that they knew their own Fishtank. When I first watched this, like him rummaging around the fucking room like crazy didn't make sense to me. I was like, why the fuck is he doing this?
Oh, right,
it makes sense now. He's trying to like figure out the whole house immediately. Right. Like he knows what he's fucking doing. He's trying to figure it out.
Yeah, he's really smart.
He wants, because like you imagine if someone tells you, hey, you're the only insider on the show,
right?
Like, you're gonna be like, all right, I know what this show's about. I'm gonna get the fucking advantage here. I'm gonna figure out every single little like hiding spot and everything. He really went into this like knowing what the fuck he was doing.
But I wonder, somebody in the chat, does anybody know like if there was a breaking point in terms of when Cole really got to production? I'm sure we'll find out. We'll probably
see it on the show.
Yeah, we'll see it. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
He kept talking about season 1 a bunch, and Sam came in. And, like, yelled at him for it. He was also like crashing out and like smashing up the house. There's probably stuff like off the show that happened, like maybe a little bit off camera that happened, but I think it was just that he wouldn't shut the fuck up about season 1, and he was also going a bit insane.
Okay.
We live in Portland, Oregon for college, and my hobbies are dance. I would say dance is my biggest hobby. Hello. Hi. Nice to meet you guys. Okay.
Chinese spy.
Yeah.
Did I still follow JC on Instagram?
Yeah, we've just been exploring, kind of.
She's hella cool.
Where are you from?
I'm Portland, Oregon.
She does dancing.
I just visited my brother.
Trying to be in a K-pop group.
I stayed there for 2 weeks. It was really awesome.
Does he go to school there or what?
No, he's older, so he works. He just works. Pronouns, I forgot.
He just works.
I'm from Portland. Everybody's asking for it. So I just get like everybody's.
Dude, a nuke is about to be dropped in this building.
I'm sorry. Like, me too. When I first went to Portland, I was like, what is this? Like, oh god.
JC, do you remember the other person's name that has it from you? He told us, remember? I can't remember.
It starts with that.
Hi, I'm Megan. I'm from Michigan originally, but
Dude,
I live outside of Boston. I used to stream, and I feel like my competitive
I just
nature
remembered her
will
just
push me
now
pretty far in the
based on her
competition.
face, but
I
you know what I mean?
completely forgot that she was on the show.
Yeah, completely. And now I remember.
I got it.
Oh wow. The man himself.
Jimmy
Of course, Jimmy was the star of the show. He was.
Kind of looking for attention. I don't know. I think he is just kind of like putting on.
Oh
a
yeah,
show.
Brian. The Brian arc was something I was interested in the whole time, like seriously interested in.
Yeah.
Brian versus Cole.
Yeah, and Brian and his girlfriend that came in.
I am kind of scared of Jimmy.
Does it show a lot of that? CK?
Yeah, it shows CK. Yeah.
Okay. Because there was a lot of dark CK shit that happened. They're like, I don't know if they show in this.
Okay, my spine's hurting actually.
Yeah, her coming in with the feud.
We're all present.
Yeah.
It was
like
they
definitely showed up.
Like nights where like she's like on her knees like begging in like the other room screaming or some shit, and then he's like holed up in the other room just chilling like fucking smoking cigarettes. They don't have that. Yeah, we might need to go to the recast when it gets to the CK part then. Just
we'll see.
I'll have to look
we'll
around. I'll prepare that.
Hello,
for myself.
everybody. Whoa, hey. What's up, everybody? I'm Chris. I'm gonna be the bartender.
Rare Chris Lynch standing up.
Fishtank. You guys ready for some drinks? Yeah.
Rare Chris Lynch standing up and not sitting back in a couch.
Can we get a
Yeah.
6 hours.
chant going right now?
Mix.
My least favorite fish is probably Jimmy. I just think he's annoying.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Now hold on a second, y'all. Hang on, y'all. What's going on in here, Mr. Lynch? Are you doing a toast without Judge Jedediah Goldstriker? Oh my. In mind. Judge Jedediah Goldstriker. Hello, Christopher. Welcome, y'all, to my home. My name is Judge Jedediah
He's so
Goldstriker.
fucking big.
I'm an author.
Yeah.
I own tracts of land. But I also dabble in entertainment. Now let's get these drinks poured. How quickly can you pour these drinks here, Mr. Bartender?
Pour it as quick as I can. There we go. Here. There we go. There we go.
A toast.
Toast.
To Judge Jedediah Goldstriker. Now, if everybody would please accompany me over here to the living room area. Now, are y'all excited to be on the fish tank?
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. About 50%.
Okay.
Yes.
Son, are you okay there rocking back and forth? What's going on?
I'm just brimming with excitement, you know?
Alright. Alright. Sit still, brother, okay? You're all young. You have beautiful young faces. A fresh face. You can do anything. Go out there, grab the world by the balls, whatever. I've been in the trenches of entertainment for close to 25 years. So you gotta f***ing stop that. You know what? Actually, take him out. Take him. Go out that way. Come on. Don't just go walk over there. Okay. Get over there.
Kicking out
Just a visual thing. I can't.
I think the judge is a intimidating, unpredictable figure. He's has a menacing aura about him.
The game, if you stay in this game, if you want to stay in this game, if this is the game you want to be in, if it's not the game you want to be in, then f off, fine. But if it's the game you want to be in, it takes a certain grit. It takes a certain grit. And right now, you guys, you kids, you're about to jump the line. You're about to jump the line. Some of you are going to walk away. You have a straight up vertical line for eyebrows, horizontal line. Some of you are going to walk away from this with careers. Some of you, not so much. The people want to see shining faces. They don't want to see whatever that is. They don't want to see whatever that is, okay? They want you to crank it up, okay? Fake a little Hollywood smile, enthusiasm, buoyancy, and just be peppy, because it doesn't translate on camera when you look like you're falling asleep. You look like you're falling asleep. It doesn't translate on camera. You got to be a little bit more bubbly. So let's try that again. Let's go back over here. Let's do the toast. Chris, can you pour some water, some soda in those cups? Have the cups ready when I come in.
Why was Taylor looking like a snack there, though?
Jedediah Goldstriker?
I thought you were on
You
the
fucking
train.
goon.
Hours late.
My words, son. What am I paying you for? Pouring up my liquor.
Sorry,
in
dude,
this
I'm just
house?
calling it like I see it.
You make me a damn drink immediately, son.
On the house.
I never liked the way she looked. Greasy.
Adam's apple check. Come on over here, y'all.
Dude, Adam's apple check.
Greasy?
is so fucking funny, dude.
What?
I'm an oil man.
What?
I own tracts of land. And I'm dabbling in entertainment now. Tonight's our first challenge. And our first challenge means that one of you might be walking away, might be getting your grubby little hands getting your grubby little hands on $1,000 cash. Son, that's an awful lot of lemon heads. And judging by your face, you must have a lemon head upstairs. Now, here's the challenge. It's quite exciting.
It was the lighting though, you know.
To devise this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking rice much? What I need y'all to do is I need y'all to count up the white rice.
We can
and
see
tell me
just the
exactly
difference as well when they cut between the
how many
top
grains of white
cams
rice
to
I have in
the
my bag this
handheld.
year.
Yeah.
Get the count.
Makes me wonder if this camera was even nicer than the camera they were using in season 5. Because it's got like this. They did a really good job. Maybe they just did a really good job with the color corrector and some shit. It looks so nice. Everything, you know?
I think it's the same, it's just because they were streaming it live, that's the lowest.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
I don't think
Totally right.
I don't think so.
And they got to do a bunch of post-production stuff here,
I
obviously.
didn't know it was retard store. You went to the retard store for me? Comfy.
I'm sad they didn't show the throwing of the rice.
Comfy bed. Comfy bed.
Oh, like on the ground? Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
2 minutes remain.
Because like season 4, they
Select your rice.
fucking flung that shit everywhere.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7, 1, 8, 1, 9, 2, 0, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 4, 4, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 2,
Dude,
2,
she's
1,
so
4,
awkward.
3, 6, 6, 6, 5.
All right, y'all. It's time to stop the counting. We're about
That's
to
the
One of my
have a
favorite
rice
ones is
off,
when he
and
makes her
everybody's
fucking cry
invited.
and throw up.
The excitement doesn't stop. Now we're gonna hear what number you thought it was for the rice. What's your name? Trish. How many rices did you think it was there?
I think it was 2,374.
Well, you are plumb. You're like a dang bong on a steamship. Stand
Yeah.
right there, Trish. What number did you have there, Taylor?
Like 1347.
1347. Stand to the left of Trisha Paytas, I call her. What'd you count yourself up to there, boy?
In that pile, I counted 643, so I'm gonna guess with 4,320.
4,320. Stand to the right there, the far end.
Yes.
What'd you count up there, my good man?
1,327.
1,300. What
I
you got again?
hate Jimmy.
1,400.
Oh.
All right, Megan, stand right there. CJ Lynch.
Yeah.
Chris Lynch. What'd you count there?
Ever since
What do you think?
the fact he keeps denying the mallet throw is just like, to me, it's just so like, bro.
It's like, dude, it clearly happened.
Yeah, like it's on camera, man. Like just like like when somebody says something to him, he should just like stop talking about it. But he shouldn't deny it because it's just like.
What do you have tattooed on your hands?
It's like a
Come on,
star
man.
and some lines that I did when I was like 14 or something.
Okay.
It's probably a bad idea.
I think it was a good idea.
Well, thank you.
I think it was a great idea.
She's so nervous talking to him.
I think it was a stupendous idea.
Dude, look at her.
Yeah, oh my
Are you
god.
okay?
She's like shaking, dude.
Do you need to take a minute to calm down?
Oh my.
Would you guess?
And then he turns the whole thing into like a scary sort of vibe.
Witchcraft herbs? I don't think so. I don't
It's
think
crazy,
she's having
man.
a psychic attack right now. Megan, you were the counting master, the grand master. Woo, counting. So this money is yours here.
I didn't
Dude,
know
I
she.
guarantee they did not count these fucking grains of rice. They always said, like, we've counted these and we know
What's
exactly
that
what
other
they
guy
are.
getting
They
here?
just pick a
Who's this
random
guy?
fucking winner.
This mystery guy that's coming in.
Jen said he's really sexy.
Is he sexy? Is he? Oh, he's a Chad.
That's what.
Is he a Chad?
It would be
Yeah.
easy to figure it out, but
Haha.
you're probably right. You probably just do whatever. Ooh, Brian, bro.
Hey, everybody.
Here comes the handsome one.
Yeah, you're awesome. I'm handsome. Hey, nice.
Yeah, dog.
Thank you.
I kept
appreciate that.
I kept flipping from hating Brian to liking him to hating him to liking him to hating him to liking him to like now. I kind of like him. I think.
I think Brian was like relatively forgettable.
Yeah, I guess.
He's like, He was like this forced Chad though. He wasn't even like a real Chad. He was just
Totally.
like, oh, he's like tall. He's just tall.
Right.
That'll do.
Well, and I didn't like how he treated CK, but then it was like the only opinion I have on it was between between him and CK and how like he would treat her a certain way. But exactly. That's what you find out later. You're like, wait, CK is kind of crazy. I would probably do the same thing, maybe. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, yeah. It's like there's definitely like two sides to it, and also they were broken up when he, you know.
I know, but like,
came on the show.
I mean, but were they? You know what I mean? Like, just the way they were acting. Were they though? Like, what does that even mean to these two people? Was my thought. Like, do they even? It seems like
Probably
they're broken.
Had a fucking tumultuous relationship.
Yeah.
And like having her be on the show was like, oh, well, here's some hole, I guess. I'll have that.
Exactly. Maybe, huh? Yeah, because he's there on the show already. He needs some pussy. All right.
Yeah, I mean, you get situations like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
TJ, nice meeting you, TJ. Cole. Jimmy. What was your name? Jimmy.
I kind of liked him on Blood Games when he made an appearance for a little bit.
That you've ever seen.
As like the sheriff or whatever. I know we do. Yeah.
Hey.
You, JC, come here. Look at him. Look at him.
Hello. Hello.
Look closer. Come here. Inspection time. Come on up. Look at this guy. Is he handsome?
Yeah.
More, okay. Yeah. Okay. Back
My
up.
contact.
Yeah, man. Which one of you girls does not have a partner?
JC.
JC? Okay. Well, there you go.
Don't give her any alcohol. Okay, yeah. So definitely give her booze.
I'm 18.
Oh, 18, dang, I'm 27, so.
You're 27.
Old enough to be your older brother.
I'm just, I'm a 29-year-old guy, just finding my way in the world. You know how it is, man.
Alright. I want you two to ask each other questions. Question time. That's it. Get to know each other based on these questions.
What is the stupidest thing you ever spent money on? What would you be afraid of doing wrong if you were watched 24/7?
Acting stupid.
Being like actually stupid.
Yeah.
Like in the cringy way, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
I guess should you
In the
just
Chris
ask-
Chan way.
Hold up. I know this isn't gonna make any sense to you, but there was a gay guy in my Twitch chat that I just banned, and that is a gay guy alert. Gay guy alert. Gay guy alert. Okay, sorry. That could be like a little thing that we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Like a total copy from Kino Casino, but we could just do it again. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's a gay guy.
Kino Casino, dude.
Oh, really? Well, they kind of do that, but in a different way. They don't say gay guy alert. Yeah, they're alright. They're alright. I followed them for their iDubbbz coverage. I thought it's always very funny.
Oh, I've heard about that.
It's a rabbit hole. You know, if you get sucked in, you just can't stop looking. You just can't stop looking. Anyway.
I'll have to check it out. I watched some video recently on like iDubbbz's downfall. And Kino Casino was mentioned about how they were like calling him out on his bullshit.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I mean that gives you a perfect synopsis of it. There's been so many of those at this point. They've got to be super refined, so you must have gotten everything. But yeah, it's worth watching, definitely.
And then what?
And of course, Sam Hyde did that to him. You know what I mean? To connect it back to this.
Yeah, no, Sam Hyde killed iDubbbz.
Yeah, he actually
killed iDubbbz.
He actually from that point in time delivered a punch so hard to his subconscious that it just like reverberated.
That boy, yeah.
Yeah,
he never mentally recovered from that.
No, he didn't.
We're done.
Yo, what's up, man? What's going on, y'all? Good. How you guys doing? Chilling? Yeah, chilling. You guys getting along well? Yeah, I think so. Cool. You guys like enjoying the questions and shit? Yeah, these are pretty solid
We
questions.
finished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I saw Ben
Yeah.
like this, like if you walked up to me, I would be terrified.
Me too.
I have a question, though. That's the only
Steal
reason
my
I came
money.
up here.
Or at least ask me for a cigarette of some sort.
He legitimately looks like a homeless.
I mean, sometimes you're pretty
crack
good looking dude.
Yeah.
Just making sure. Yeah, Cool. no, for sure. That's it. That's all I want. But other than that, everything's good, right? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Have a good time. Cool. Take it easy, bro. I can tell she's looking at you some type of way now.
Yo.
Yo.
All right, tell me about this cat. What's his deal?
He knows how. I love Ben.
Besides being
Always
stuck.
knows how to act in every single situation. You know.
No, he is a comedic genius. Ben is a legit comedic genius.
Seriously.
The American dream means
He's
to
so
him
natural.
is working hard and being able to live comfortably with the ability to go beyond with putting in the effort.
What the fuck did that mean, yo? Ben's gonna go soon. What's something interesting you can say for the documentary?
I love being here.
Do you?
Yeah,
You're crazy. You're a nut.
I am.
You got a coconut in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Do you have nail piercing on the side of your nose too?
It's just one.
Oh, it's just one?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Is that all one thing? When a guy kisses you, he doesn't go, ew, that stinks!
No, it more pokes him.
Okay. It's a stabbing sensation that Jimmy likes. Yo! You run along, throw that out. Thank you. Hello? You may enter. Come on in. So you are from Japan?
Yes.
You live in Japan?
No, I'm college student in California. I couldn't pay tuition, so then to earn money, like I worked in the prostitute for women. And
Oh, you were a prostitute?
yeah, like for women.
For women?
Yeah.
Fish around the way. Some of my favorite bits were Ben dragging someone into confessional and holding them hostage for a 20-minute story he was making up on the fly.
For a prostitute?
Yeah.
In Japan or in America?
In Japan, yeah.
Holy bro.
But I still keep hiding.
That's
from
funny
them,
as
yeah,
fuck.
because-
Oh, you don't tell them?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I might do
yeah.
season 3.
And also I did for actor.
Oh, what was it? Oh, what is his name? Sam. Fucking Sam pulling his like Peru story in
Yes.
season 3 every time.
Oh my
to,
God.
Like, every single person.
Yes.
And then in
Alex
the
B
cell
figured it
challenge, telling the story again in front of the other people he told the story to already, and they were like, wait, what?
Dude, Alex B finding out that story wasn't real was such a funny fucking moment, bro. Just like, because he was the one that felt so emotionally attached to that story. He's like, dude, he gave me this. And like, really like,
dude,
you know, connected with
That
him.
shit
there.
was so funny when the APCs were rolling up the street and we knew we had to get out of there. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, by the way, the gay guy that was in my Twitch chat that I had to ban instantly, apparently he applied for Fishtank season 6. I think he'd make a perfect fish.
Porn actor.
Perfect fish, but he wouldn't win. He wouldn't win. He'd just make a perfect fish.
Yeah. That's why my
Good for him.
parents put me here.
Alright, that's cool. Well, it's very nice to get to know you.
Nice
Thank you for being here.
Yeah. Thanks for being kind to me.
Yes, sir.
And I keep it secret about the porn.
See, I feel like there's two different types of fish. There's the fish that had the potential to win, and so they've got like a good internal heart, and then there's the fish that are just straight up lol cows, and that's what this guy would be. He would go in, he'd be funny to make fun of, and he wouldn't have a heart. You know what I'm saying? It's perfect.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm just talking shit about this random guy that you wouldn't have any idea about, but I have to get my shit out.
Hi.
Top 3 thoughts in your
This
head
was
right now.
sorry, the guy that was in my chat earlier. He was the guy that fucking got my kick banned. Anyway.
Oh, that fucking retard?
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
I'm confused. I didn't understand the judge's sense of humor, and actually, my sense of humor can be a lot of things like memes on Instagram or like funny videos of dogs and chinchillas. I think it's just simple
JC
and
is,
easy,
like,
lighthearted
such
stuff. I don't really get
uselessness.
like the swearing and like the slurs.
The U.S. goes to war with China. Which side are you going to be on?
Oh God.
And you have to fight in the front lines.
Yes.
Want to see a Rolex?
Sure.
They were grilling her hard on the, like, are you a Chinese spy? And then Jimmy going fucking in on that. That is actually legitimately one of the reasons I hate Jimmy. And it's not because I'm defending JC, it's because just how fucking autistic he was about it. That everyone was like, dude, she's not a Chinese spy, she's literally just a Chinese American, and he would not have it.
Alright, y'all, circle around.
I'm like,
here
dude,
again.
use your fucking brain, bro.
Alright, y'all. 4, 5, 7. What else we got?
Hello.
Oh, we're missing. Who are we missing? Billy the Fruitcake. There's Cole. We're missing Cole. Cole, get on in here in the den. Now, here's the deal, y'all. One of y'all
Colin's
has
so
what we
autistic.
like to call in the business an unfair advantage. What's that mean, Judge?
An advantage that is unfair.
Rhetorical, because I'm the judge.
Good job, Summer.
Now, one of y'all has an unfair advantage. One of y'all knows about this here little show. One of y'all is what we would call an insider. Does that strike you as right fair?
Dude, the bolo tie on Judge's or on Sam's costume, so funny.
Boy, listen to me, son. You're dumber than a pile of dog shit, and I'll slap your face. Look here, son. Listen here, man. I don't have time for guys like you. I'm sick of guys like you f***ing up my
It's pointing a gun.
I hate this
Just
guy.
read everybody.
One of y'all has what we call an unfair advantage. You know about the show.
So stupid.
What everybody else is gonna do, everybody else is your job to find out who the insider is. Who knows what kind of tricks we're gonna pull.
Yeah, so this is the bit, obviously, I was telling you about.
If you find out who this person is, you're
Only
gonna
one
be
person,
step
like, they're
closer
all
to the
insiders,
grand prize,
but
and
they
you'll
kind of
get
pits
your
them against
cut
each
of
other.
the bounty. So I suggest, if you know, you keep it real quiet like. And if you don't know, you get to asking them questions. The time
This
for
is
being
what makes
friends
season
is
2 so
over.
good, and what makes.
It's time to
If you want to
start
pause
spying
here,
on
we'll
people
talk
and
about
go
this for a
with-
minute.
Yeah, of course.
This is the thing. This is why I think Sam got so fed up with season 4 because, like, you know, like when season 5 came around, there was this thing where they were like, "Oh, Sam's not a part of the show because it's too far and everything." But there was definitely an element of him being fed up with the show.
Yeah.
Like you could just tell. In season 4, he was phoning it in. You could tell he wasn't having a good time.
Mhm.
And I think the reason that he wasn't having a good time was because everyone, like, he couldn't play this character that he's playing on season 2, and the character that he played on season 3 as well.
Sure.
I think he really enjoys, like, fucking with people, and, like, on season 4 they kept calling him by his real name, and he kept having to tell him to shut the fuck up and not call him by his real name, because he's trying to play this, like, Gold Striker character. So season 2, they were like, all right, everyone knows about the show. It's kind of difficult to hire people that know nothing about it unless you have an elaborate ruse like you did for 3. So the way that they managed to keep the character going and stop everyone from constantly referencing the previous seasons was by saying, all right, you need to keep it quiet that you're the insider. That was the whole point behind this. I mean, there's more, like, layers to it, but
Sure.
I think telling everyone to keep it quiet made it so that he could really, like, flesh out this character as far as he did, and I think that's why he liked season 2 so much, because the whole season through he's just having a good time.
Yep, I see. Yeah, like once they're in on the joke, it's no longer fun because now they're gonna just be doing the joke with you, whereas he actually wants these people to be, like, freaking out or just being like, yeah. Interesting.
Because like he's a theater kid, bro. He loves doing this stuff. He's a
course.
comedian. He loves acting. So this brings out that, like, fun part, this fun side. And
Right.
like I said, season 4 where everyone's just, like, constantly referencing shit and being super meta. It's like, that's not fun at all.
And I didn't even, when it comes to season 4, I was, like, working a bunch, so I didn't even really get to see it. I just got to see the clips. So actually, I have no idea what the vibe was, what, like, how Sam was like, sort of phoning it in. It just kind of came and went for me pretty quickly.
Awkward.
That's crazy.
It was very awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, you play again.
Yeah.
Through their shit. The sooner you start going through people's shit secretly, the better you'll be, the more money you're gonna make. The sooner you start acting like a backstabbing weirdo and f***ing with people, or not. But find out who is the insider and you will be rewarded. That's all from me, y'all. Have yourselves a lovely night. Judge Jedediah is going to bed. Good night. And one more thing, if the inside is found out, y'all gonna get eliminated.
I don't know if you can hear me, but these people are idiots. And I am the puppet master. And the grand show is about to commence. So who do I think will leave first? Hard to say. Probably the big guy, whatever his name is. I forgot his name. Because I didn't even pay attention. But you know, the taller one. The only one that's taller than me. He's an idiot too. Why are all these people on meds? All these people are on meds. Everyone's back has meds in them, except for me. Because I'm stronger than them. Also, I was fake sleeping earlier. They fell for my fake sleeping. These people don't even know what they're up against. Hey, how come you get shorts and I don't?
A little side, a little short thing I like, mini thing I like about it is the little floaties in the cameras at night.
Yeah.
That dude Cole.
So it's such a fish tank thing to see.
Didn't spot my.
Yeah, that made it way more eerie and like.
Oh, why the f do you have them?
Added to the atmosphere, and makes it feel so much more 70s also because there's dust in the air everywhere. You know.
Yeah, dude, Cole is so funny. Like thinking he's like the main character. He's so funny. He's naturally funny.
Handle sleeping in jeans is a corduroy.
Another thing is that I didn't pay for the season pass, or I didn't pay for the pass on the website for season 2 for 1, 2, 3, or 4. 5 is the first time I ever paid for the pass. So I'd always watch it through like restreams and like and clips, but like mostly restreams. Yeah.
Did you have to have the season pass back then to actually be able to even see the cams?
I believe so. Yeah. I believe so.
Oh, that's interesting. I always thought it was free.
Really? Well, then I'm a fucking retard and just didn't try. I mean,
maybe
who knows?
maybe someone can chime
Yeah,
in.
maybe someone can share, but I swear you needed the season pass to even like access the cans. But you know what? Maybe I just never tried, man. Fuck, bro. I hope that's not the case. I'm pretty sure they locked them.
To wear the inaccurate clothing, okay? And I know production.
But $60 was just too much for me at the time. You know?
Put those clothes on him for a reason.
Maybe it really was just a chat.
Yeah, that's whatever. I don't care.
You're the last person away. What are you thinking?
Tobacco.
Acknowledge,
Yeah, so like that was like kind of a problem for sure. I would say I'm the most normal one of all the fish. Like, I mean, you see TJ like literally rocking around all over the fucking place and like walling around on the floor.
Love TJ.
Dude, I'm going retarded.
Yeah, I've been trying not to mention it, but
Like yesterday night, I was just replaying like my conversation with what's his name again?
Judge.
Like Jebediah. I was replaying my conversation with him over and over again in my head because it felt so not normal.
No, none of this is normal.
Yeah,
Like, none of this is supposed to feel normal.
I think Brian's
weird.
fucking
JC is just annoying as f***. Like
Brian's just gay.
Woman who has no idea what the real
He's like
he's annoying.
Is he like he's just like a JD to you? Nah, I thought he was super fucking annoying too when
No, he's not like JD. JD was like I thought JD was like very normal. Like realistically, honestly, JD's like the kind of person that would hang out in like Stoop. He's like completely normal. I think he just he got caught out because he's a bit of a gooner and he said some gooner shit. But I never understood the JD hate.
I think it's because it's just like he acts like that like sort of liberal programmer like tech guy, you know what I mean?
Like near the end, well, of him, not show, but near the end of his stay, I think he definitely started to like overreact and become like a little fucking girl, and he was like overreacting and shit. I mean, I know that Laura was like legitimately fucking tormenting the guy, but some of the ways
was acting,
he was
though,
when he was going down that rant about.
Somebody was telling me
that.
Yeah, was that you that said it?
I mean, I don't know, dude. He,
You know what I mean?
like, there was a moment where when Laura first came in the house and he was like, man, I don't, something feels wrong, bro. Something feels wrong. I'm like freaking out, bro. I feel, something feels so wrong. I was like, this is fucking fake as shit. This is like so fucking boring to watch. But like in the first half, I thought he was just a normal adjusted dude, you know, with a job. I think people just hated him because he was just a normal guy. And they're like, why the fuck are you on Fishtank if you're just gonna be here and just be normal?
Oh, yeah. That would be it, actually. Yeah, that makes sense, though. Yeah, I feel that.
But when it comes to, like, Brian, I see him and I'm like, your only personality trait is being tall.
Yes.
Fucking loser.
I agree. Yeah. That's what happens with a lot of these guys. They're like, well, I can get girls, so that's about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Then it's like over.
And then they come on the show and they're like, oh, actually, maybe I'm not as popular as I thought. Although this is the thing, fucking incels will look at him and go, yeah, I'm just like him. This is also why I hate Jimmy. This is why I hate Jimmy, because I think people look at him and go, oh, yeah, dude, Jimmy's just like the Joker. He's so badass and awesome.
Right.
That's my problem with Jimmy, is like people look at him and they like see themselves in him and like, yeah. And I hate Jimmy, and I hate people that like Jimmy. I don't hate everyone that likes Jimmy, but it's just like, I don't know. I feel like people want to be Jimmy, and that makes it icky.
Yeah. I think
you'll see it more as the show goes on, like how he talks and how he's
Jimmy,
like he makes all these threats.
Yeah, except
he's like, you don't want to mess with me.
He has nothing to back
it
up. Yeah, he has nothing to back it up. Yeah, he's he. But you know, like, he also surprised me with like how there was actually a hoarder man. I didn't know if that was like real or not. Like, I didn't know if anything he was saying was true, because of what you're saying, like, where he'd just say like he was this and that and this and that, this worldly. He wants to be this worldly guy, but really he's like kind of lazy. You know what I mean? Like,
he's kind of just this lazy,
isn't
like,
that
loser
smart
guy? But
yeah.
He's like the kind of person that goes on like VR. He's like a VR chat character, kind of, where he's like, you don't want to mess with me. Like, I have contacts that'll, you know, like I can kill your family, and I'm so bad.
Right.
And it's like that's the problem with Jimmy. He just like puts on this fucking tough character when he's just this hairy fucking retard.
Yeah.
You can play again.
My stream's going in and out, so while we watch this, I'm just gonna double check on that.
Okay. I've got it up on the side,
Okay,
and it's been staying good the whole time. Yeah, I've got it on my second monitor.
Your ancestors followed Chiang Kai-shek and avoided the god-awful genocide created by that god-awful field mouse, Chairman Mao.
I'm going to be honest. I think that
Did YouTube
JC's
just
a
kick us
Chinese
off? No,
spy,
it
and they
didn't.
just kind of showed up and maybe pulled the whole, oh, whoopsie daisy, I'm actually 18.
Hello, fishies.
It's still not just paused because we recorded.
Don't know. Is that you? Oh.
I think the things that make me the most
It's
nervous
definitely fucking
is
out,
the judge,
should come back.
and
at some point.
the TTS.
You guys like Skibidi Toilet? I love Skibidi Toilet so much. Shinji for the win, by the way.
Yeah, Shinji, listen. The audience, right? The audience is starting to speak.
Wow. We have been unleashed. Also, Jimmy.
It's still
fucking narcissistic, delusional motherfucker.
Yeah, it's just paused because
Somebody moved your backpack.
the voices are going.
I didn't touch your backpack.
You're right.
Like, why is it not playing?
I didn't want to listen. All right, good.
To hell.
Megan's just like, Megan's fine. I mean, but Megan's just like there. It's just like, she's just f***ing there.
Megan, why are you even here? You haven't said a single word since you sat down. You weren't cut out of this J.
Well, maybe she's shy.
Yeah.
Jimmy has autism. That's why him and Summer are going to have sex.
Shinji's aging, so I mean that's just, you know, that's what it is.
You're JJ now.
When the fish die, Shinji better not make sushi out of them.
Give me lies!
I want to be Trish's fart cushion. I want to be Trish's fart cushion. I want to be Trish's fart cushion.
This is popular.
I feel complacent. I'm like, what's gonna happen today?
How we doing, y'all? Good. How are you liking day 2? Pumpkin?
Love it.
Loving it?
Yep.
Fantastic. I see we have our karate class lined up and ready, and they look fighting mad. Now, some of you may not have heard of the new fitness sensation that's sweeping the country, known as karate, from the land of the Orient. Now, I guarantee, if you study this and you learn what my sensei, Scott Braga, is about to teach you, you'll become a killing machine.
Dude, he would be so fucking intimidating in person.
Yes.
Even if you knew the show.
Even if you knew him and everything, yeah. Because he would see you and how you're reacting and totally switch it up to make sure that he's above
he can
that.
absolutely read the fear in you. Like you can read the fear in you. Like,
and if there's not enough, he's just gonna keep going until there is enough. Like he's.
I don't know if it's an episode or not, but he makes Summer puke. When he gets in her face so fucking much, he makes her cry and she fucking pukes on the fucking bar.
Wait. You know, dude, my memory is like probably one of the worst memories, not really ever, but you know, it's pretty up there. It's got a ranking for sure. So like this is like watching this shit all over again. So things like that I don't even remember, but I just remember like the vibe of the fact that like Summer, like whenever they would interact with her, it was just like hellish for her, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she struggled, dude. She struggled so hard.
Nice job, Summer.
Thanks.
A little bit of elbow grease.
One line, take a step forward.
Thanks.
Alright, so first things first, we bow. When we bow, we say us. Let's try it. Us. Us. Everybody, 10 push-ups now.
Coach Scott, can we get Summer up front here?
Of course.
Have her swap out with somebody else.
I can beat up
Jumping
everyone in the
jacks,
house.
50.
Apart from Sam and the sensei.
Let's run this for 2 hours. It looks retarded.
She's got a bell right now, like a cat. Somebody's wearing a bell right there. Right there, a cat or a cow. What's going on here? Alright, make sure you don't fall into it. Make sure you don't kick the person in front of you, alright? It's your responsibility, line two, to make sure you don't put a hole in front of poor Summer here. Alright?
Sorry.
Dude, she looks so out of it.
Yeah.
It brought me back to just, again, doing kickboxing and whatnot and doing my old exercise routines. So it's kind of nice to get back into the swing of things.
What's that about crippling people?
Oh, I was letting TJ know he's doing
He
very
has
good
never
job
exercised
like
a day in his
everything
life.
on my wrist.
How would you know that?
Because I've done training before and I've broken my
Yeah.
wrist.
What kind of training?
Kickboxing, MMA.
Yeah, for how long?
12-ish years.
Okay, sure. Now, once Summer gets her belt
MMA for
tied,
12 years.
moving on.
Wait, who said that?
Jimmy said he did kickboxing and MMA for 12 years.
Nope, he didn't. No. I mean,
Go
like,
back.
no. Sorry, I didn't mean like that. I mean, like,
Oh,
no, I know he said it, but
absolutely
like,
he didn't.
right?
No,
yeah.
but no,
like,
he's like,
it's crazy, bro.
like this is more of why I don't like him. He's just such a fucking laugher.
He just says stuff, yeah. And you know what? He doesn't even need to say things. Like, he's actually a pretty like interesting guy, like on his own. Like, he doesn't have to be this like.
Yeah.
This guy that he's not, which we clearly all can see you're not this guy. You can't just lie. The thing is, it makes people think that you're just like, you think that they're retarded, you know? They feel like you think that they're retarded. And it's like, no, we see you, dude. Like, we know. It's obvious. Yeah.
You know?
How many guys in does it take to tie a belt?
Judge
I love seeing
Striker
someone cry.
makes me the most nervous.
Sensei Scott, could I borrow Summer from you for a moment?
Of course.
Summer, come on with me.
breaks the bed.
I love when he's doing that shit, bro. Oh, that made me so happy.
Where'd they get these beds? They must be made in China. Can you get a torch later?
Downstairs.
Yeah. Also panic.
Yeah.
Panic immediately.
Make sure you panic as much as possible.
Yeah.
65, 67.
Oh my god.
19. Start
Just
over.
get the torch out.
4, 5, 6, 7, 11.
Yeah,
13.
See? What was going through my head when that happened? I felt really embarrassed.
Dude, how, man?
That was real.
He's like panic.
Yeah,
Panic.
she just did.
I'm stoked.
Yesterday, I had chosen
That's so
Summer as
retarded,
the most
man.
attractive
I
girl
love
in the
that.
house. I rescind that now because her voice and the puking and all those things, it's odd.
You okay?
Yes, I'm sorry. I threw up when I was looking for it.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Can you just come?
That's
Yeah,
insane.
come in bedroom 1 real quick. Are you okay? I'm kidding.
I'm okay.
I'm kidding. You better relax, man. You want to do some dope?
Oh my god.
I really don't know why I threw up. Honestly, that was.
Jimmy mastered the hammer.
Like that.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Summer.
First time I noticed I felt bad for Summer.
Started
Yeah.
crying and eventually puked.
The
I felt very
aftermath,
bad
though,
for her.
where she left.
I don't know. I wanted to help somehow,
It's
but
crazy.
Mentally.
I had to do my karate.
So why'd you start crying again?
Princess is in the chat. So much Jimmy hate for no reason.
Just got a little overwhelmed all of a sudden, and I felt like I was doing bad.
My
at
podcast,
it,
bro.
and it did
Our
harm me
podcast. I
back.
get it. Shit on Jimmy all day.
I'm okay.
Mhm.
Like, I have a really
JD
big ego
Glazing
when I
and Jimmy
start
Hay.
crying, it's hard for me to stop.
Yeah, dude. I'm not glazing, baby. I definitely
I
get
do
a
have
fair share of
meds
JD.
that I take for panic attacks and stuff like
she
that.
goes
I'm
wild.
A take as needed for panic attacks.
Dude, he's
Yeah.
it's like pulling her eyes out, and he's just playing on the bed.
You can join the group again. I don't want to see any more crying though.
Okay, I'll try my best.
Just thought I'd pull you guys aside for a second, give you guys a minute to.
Oh, she looks like she's just about ready to cry again, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just so much crying from here on out.
I felt really weak during that. and
Damn, bro.
I was really ashamed of myself.
Dang, but don't be.
Oh.
But I know it's not my fault, and it's like nobody cares and nobody's mad.
No, but like the anxiety's still there. Right? I
it's
get
just
it.
like
Yeah,
I
I
felt
get it.
so ashamed of
She
myself.
is
Me too.
incredibly annoying.
But I know it's okay, and I'm gonna do a lot better.
Well, honestly, based on today's events, I would say Summer is my favorite fish at the moment, just because I feel really bad for her, and
Yeah.
I understand, like, she's wearing her heart on her sleeve and is really torn up and so apologetic about something that she really, she couldn't control that.
Honestly, Taylor.
When the host was watching, I was being scary and
Dude,
direct towards you, but
Taylor was one of the ones that she knew that she was getting into, and I think she had the tools in her tool belt to like actually.
She just
make the
swapped up like so much with people. She would be like on one person's side, and then she'd fucking switch around. And, I never trusted her.
Sure. Actually, I know that there was something about her that I didn't like during the season, but I can't put my finger on it like right now.
She gets really insufferable
Afterward.
at the end. For me, at least.
Yeah.
I think she gets incredibly insufferable at the end.
Maybe that was part of it too. Was she yelling a lot? Like I swear, like I don't know. There was something.
She started yelling and like crashing out a lot.
Yeah, it might have been that. Like, or crashing out over like something really stupid. I think that might have been.
It was a
too.
lot, dude.
Yeah, there was a lot.
But
There was
I mean,
something though. There's something specific that really like got me, and I'm like, fuck this bitch. But now like, I don't even remember it really, you know.
I think someone stole her clothes or something, and like her underwear was like part of the clothes that was stolen.
Yeah.
And she,
Yeah. She got
like
crazy
really
about that.
Fixated on it, and she was like, "He specifically stole my fucking underwear," and shit. It's like I don't think it was that. It was,
Right,
maybe,
exactly.
Maybe it was, but she
I mean,
definitely
maybe.
overreacted. Like she knew what she was fucking in for, dude.
Maybe it was the overreactions. Yeah. Huh.
we're just like you like told him like he is drunk.
No,
Like I felt like that was like a sign of bravery almost, because it's like
Well,
you
honestly,
don't have to be like scared.
Actually, wait, we need to see your face. Let's sit there.
Oh.
Anybody insane? Anybody strike you as insane?
Insane? I mean, Jimmy's a little unusual.
Could you imagine him killing someone?
Yes.
I can.
Come here. So he would be like this, and he'd think he's playing with a toy. And he'd be going, me! Me! Like that, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So just be ready for that. It's good chat.
Okay.
You didn't crack open your ice cold zip.
No.
Well, open it and drink the whole thing before you leave this room.
Guys, can I get everybody in the living room, please?
I get why the person gave this one.
The holidays are upon us, and there's nothing better than story
Dude, Jet
time.
looks
next to
skinny
the
here.
flame. Agree? Isn't this
Who?
cozy? It's pretty cool, right?
Story time's not.
Say Jet? Oh yeah, he does.
Jet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks kind of skinny in this.
I mean, Sam's like in his working out era here. I'm sure Jet like followed along with that. Look, because he's got like pecs and shit.
Just to be polite.
Yeah.
Looks like he's on the weight.
Don't do that.
It's a show that I'm listening.
Some sort of lifting regimen.
Okay, I was not worried if you're listening. Because I'm not a baby. Are you listening, Brian? You're not nodding. I can't tell.
So these two chairs, Mark, are two competitors. Our first one would be TJ versus Jimmy. So you have 2 minutes to tell your life story. People voting on the winners is the audience. What do you want, heads or tails, Jimmy?
Heads.
It's heads. You want to go first or last?
Last.
Are you intentionally making your voice deeper?
It fluctuates with emotions. I can show you my deep voice after we're done.
Official around the way says that Taylor slayed the beast Cryo King. I kneel.
I don't even know who
you just do deep voice for the story.
He's in Blood Games. I need to actually watch that part because actually I got bored of Blood Games when they started doing the Blood Games itself, and then I stopped watching. But apparently, like, there's this part where Cryo King, he's like this fat, sort of like disabled-ish guy, and he was supposed to be like the hamster in like this big in this like just like thing full of like wheat or whatever or like hamster, you know, like chips or whatever, wood chips. It was like a whole room filled of wood chips, and it was like him and Oddbod,
yeah.
and they were like and I guess Taylor like slayed him somehow, but I actually haven't seen that part of Blood Games.
I remember seeing something similar. Yeah, I remember seeing that room like filled with like mulch and shit.
Yeah. That's the word, mulch.
In that voice, could you say me?
I really hate Jimmy. Like he's so clearly trying to put on this like badass,
I know,
deep voice persona.
Cool guy, fucking all the time. Apparently during his stream, he's like, a lot of the time he's just chilling, talking about like girls and shit. It's like for me, like that's why I hate Bashir. Bashir, like, I swear, I just turned on his stream the other day. He's talking about his hair. He's like, oh, I got a new haircut. Check me out. It's like, fucking, what are you? Fucking, y'all are so vain. You know?
Your hands on her
I don't know. I haven't followed Bashir or any of the fish like that. I don't like watching them outside of the show. I think that they're good when they're on the show, and that is when they're good.
I feel that.
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
I love that post story. I don't know why.
I was,
at least season 5
in,
for some reason.
Michigan in the south, and it's then like I don't know, maybe around like when I was I took pictures of rocks for a long while, and you know, okay.
I was born in Cooks County Masonic Hospital in Chicago, Illinois. I was born with yellow skin and a cone head, but as you can see, I got better. Then Mother Dearest decided, oh yeah, hey, I think I'm gonna ship my kid out to Utah and have him like physically, psychologically tortured and just starved. The second I escaped Utah is when all those subhuman communists started screeching about white privilege. And they were the same kids who just watched me.
Oh
starve to
yeah.
death and were
This is why I didn't like Jimmy the most, though, is because he would just ramble for like hours in rooms, and I'd be like, dude, I don't want to listen to this guy fucking talk about whatever it is he's talking about. Yeah, it was just constant, bro. He would never stop talking, dude.
That's my thing with like Alex B. Is
Yes.
like, I do not care about what Alex B has to say. It's like
Same.
he just sat like on season 5 because I watched season 5 first, and then I went back and watched some of the season 3 episodes, and just watching him upstairs like fucking tweaking out in front of the camera, I was like, this is not entertaining at all.
It's just loud. Yeah, exactly. That was my problem with Alex B too. Like that's why in season 3 I started getting super annoyed as well, and like I was kind of relieved when he left because I'm like, thank God, bro, this guy.
Yeah,
I can't watch
was
this show
happy
right
when he
now.
left. Although
just screaming.
Although I did
all the
like
time.
watching James Drake beat him up, which was funny.
Dude, I still have yet to see that, I think, because that was one of the nights when I didn't watch. I didn't really watch because of the fact that
he was like pushing him around.
He was just screaming. Yeah. Oh, I did see some of that. Yeah, I did see some of that. The
like threw
recrafts
him on
and
his
shit.
ass like twice. I love watching that. Good.
Yeah.
Alright, keep going.
Yeah.
But donating to GoFundMe for some dumb cunt's like fund for a new digital camera. Nice one in China.
You can tell everyone here is like this guy.
Semi-famous people unrelated to like more.
Yeah. Like fucking goddamn it.
Jimmy? Jimmy's the winner. Well done. Jimmy, can we get the losers somewhere? Where are they supposed to go? Losers should go.
You got to sit behind the bar.
Yeah, go take a seat in the lounge there.
Just try to get off camera. Just like sit down behind it. Go.
Okay. So I was born in April of 2001 in Arkansas. I was 11 pounds and 2 feet tall, almost. Let's see, last summer I was diagnosed with, this is a lie kind of, but autism spectrum disorder.
Cole really annoys the out of me. Like, the guy is insanely full of himself with like nothing to back it up with. And went to school.
Okay.
That's
a projection.
Hard. It was a 4-year degree that took me almost 6 years. Went through a lot of dumb doing that. Lost a lot of friends. Had 3 friends die from fentanyl overdoses. Didn't even know they were on that.
Yeah.
You know his fans? They call themselves the Brian Buddies.
Oh yeah, I'm a Brian buddy. You said Cole?
Okay, yeah. It was close, but it was cool.
Yeah, they hate Brian.
Damn.
All right, Brian.
W Cole.
Just get seated behind the bar.
There's like 4 Brian buddies.
Huh?
And it's actually Brian's buddies. The ones that didn't die from, fentanyl.
All right, 3 minutes starting now. Summer goes.
My name is Summer.
Mostly Brian's
as you
buddies.
know, and I was, I feel like most of my friends
They
in
try
school
everything to make her as
met,
uncomfortable as possible,
issue
like stuffing the camera in her face.
Then in high school,
I love
there
that.
was,
Yeah. The fact that they get
a
so
lot
close.
of issues.
It's great.
I have a lot of mental
They know
health
how to push her
issues.
buttons.
I was
Yeah.
hospitalized a lot for.
That's enough.
Okay.
That's it. 3 minutes.
Okay, that's enough.
Hold on. JC, you ready? 3, 2, 1, boom.
So I don't think I was like considered exceptional. When I was born in Canada, my mom actually told me I looked like a newborn rat because I was small and wrinkly and red. I would say I prided myself the most on dance, and I think at first I got into ballet because it was to fix my feet, which were crooked. Over time in high school, that's when my self-confidence started to like go downhill. It was downhill from there. And I would say I had a lot of issues. Yeah, I lost all my friends.
Taylor
And
did not.
I think right
Taylor
now,
did not give a
I'm doing
fuck.
much better. I'm trying to build up my self-confidence, and I'm trying to learn to prioritize myself. And
2 moving stories from 2 brave young women.
I was crying during your story. You know?
Really?
Yeah, I was like actually crying.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to
No. It was really interesting.
I want to see.
No touching allowed.
Oh my god, I fucking hate both
Summer
of them.
wins.
Yeah.
Taylor, Megan.
All right, Taylor. You got 3 minutes on the clock to win over the audience. What is your life story? Go.
I call it King Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang.
Transport to a town.
I was born in Killeen, Texas. My dad was in the military. He was an E5 sergeant. I also stabbed myself in the hand in 1st grade on accident. And when I was around 9, during the summer when I was at my dad's, my mom married a man and moved to Oklahoma City. And I was sent home crying a lot when I was a freshman in high school because I was bullied by seniors for no reason.
Oh, wow.
And then I had to change schools.
Damn.
Now, Megan, you've been rather quiet. Now could be your chance to really let your voice shine, get the viewers back home.
And by the way, you gotta start shining. Immediately. You just gotta be more vocal, be more.
That diamond's got a sparkle.
More personality.
Alright.
Make it pop.
3, 2, 1.
Season 5 Diamond foreshadowing.
So I was born in
Right, yeah, exactly.
When I was born,
It's got something to look. Somebody that looks exactly like Megan.
Wrapped around my neck. My family grew up with not a lot of money. We moved when I was younger to this area outside of Flint in Michigan. Then I went to the psych ward 6 times, and I got formally diagnosed with major depressive disorder, generalized anxiety, and OCD with some other things. And I stay at home all day playing Roblox with my online friends, and I harass people online over voice chat.
Do you have Discord Nitro?
No.
Okay. We can buy that.
Really?
But you can promise you can put it to good use.
Megan wins.
Wow. Beautiful.
We're giving out Discord Nitro, guys. This is a big deal. Special shout out to Dr. Disrespect for making it possible. Major depressive disorder. Powered by the doc. Alright. What are you thinking now?
I'd like to hear Summers again.
Again?
Summer and Shinji?
Yeah.
Okay. What do we do
Again?
Shinji.
Yeah.
Okay. Summer and Shinji.
You get an extra note because of the language barrier.
Thank you. So my friends often call me Dr. Manhattan or Oppenheimer me because my parents they went to the New York City as a honeymoon. Then after 8 months somehow I was born. Yeah, and also my dad was from Nagasaki. When I was elementary school student, I got worried because I was.
He was my favorite to win.
Smart, but girls didn't like that because they struggled to study. But I didn't struggle with the academic things so much, so that's why they hate smart. So I got worried. So then that timing, I was scared the females. I also have kind of sexual desire so strongly.
Yep.
Then I became a high schooler, but I could get part-time job.
Yep.
And also at the same time, the Oculus beer come out that timing. So then I noticed, wait, so if I can further so beer makes me getting the women, and also super hot women.
Yep.
That is the future, I thought. Then I learned English 3 months. Then I entered the community college. Then I transferred the other 4 years to university now. Yeah. Then I'm here now.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, where did I leave off? Okay, so in high school, I was admitted to the residential facility.
Disgusting,
and
right?
actually, that happened because I also lost,
he did not make it in that cup.
It was my junior
Look at the
year
camera.
of high school.
Yeah.
I lost all of my friends.
What did you do?
Really, I didn't do anything, but they said I was racist, sexist, transphobic, homophobic, an abuser,
Will you take a stand against hate right now? Yeah, take a stand and pledge to you're not like that.
Would you rather me, what if I did the kneel?
No, just stand.
Okay.
Why are you volunteering to kneel?
Oh, it's the Black Power kneel.
Okay.
I stand against hate.
Actually, you can do the Black Power kneel if you want. So.
It's kind of cringy.
Oh, you can't sleep.
I support you. But okay, so
Oh my god, bro.
I felt like I got a brand new perspective on things in a good way.
Life is hell for her, dude.
She's
I got to launch a
dog.
relationship for 2 years with
That's crazy,
a guy who was
man.
my coworker at a grocery store, and we had a really good. It was pretty stable, but because of the rumors about me back at home, his stepbrother
had a girlfriend who was friends with those people, and it was
Oh my
horrible.
god.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Good job, Summer.
Now that was a complete story.
Results? It's a Shinji W.
Shinji is talking about porn. That's pretty interesting.
She was talking about how poor he was.
No, he's talking about how he was looking at. I don't know, but it was more interesting.
Oh no, don't.
Because it
Yours
was
is really
funny.
interesting too.
He's like doing the freaky shit.
He was saying that he liked to watch porn.
What?
No, it was like virtual reality porn. But he was also talking about like other interesting stuff that was just what stood out.
I'm gonna start tracking his shower times.
Trish, you ready to rock?
Beginning of my life was pretty normal. I've always been a loner. Everything was normal until like high school. I met this guy. I like dated him for 7 years. He was an asshole. I was caught in a bathroom with him in public, and I ended up marrying him. It was really terrible. I was in a
I didn't even fucking
house
remember
full
that
of
she
guys
used to be
that
married.
I lived with when he was enlisted to the army. It was terrible. They all wanted to f me. It was terrible. I did not like it. I ended up getting a divorce with him. I ended up finding out that him and all his guy friends shared a pocket pussy together.
I lived in a suburban neighborhood, and everything was good. Until I
Damn,
got
dude,
to
that's
high
fucking
school.
crazy.
I met a girl. Everything was good at first. Me and my girl, we got like frisky, I guess, in the bathroom. This is crazy, but we ended up getting married.
Yeah.
And it got weird though, because all my friends, like, they wanted to f her. And,
It's the same story, dog.
she
Except from
divorced
the
me
other side.
when
Yeah.
she found out that me and all my friends were sharing a pocket pussy.
Yeah.
In the army. Were you in the army?
And I was in the army.
He was in the army.
And she left me. But it's funny. It was one of the best things that ever happened to me, because look at me now.
Ben wins.
Hey.
W Ben. Ben
Yeah,
W.
Ben.
Ben
That
W.
was huge. That was huge.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
That's great, man.
Cool.
All right.
She's like, I'm gonna go cry
Come
now.
on in.
Well, make sure you look at the ground.
It's Jimmy who won? Oh,
Sorry.
Jimmy, you won.
There you go.
Ah, fuck.
All right.
Good job, Jimmy.
So here's a serious thing. Do you guys think about your past a lot?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Here's a serious thing. That's extreme loser okay? Because when you think, everybody has some, whatever, when you think about it, when you fixate on it, all you're doing is you're reinforcing this, like, mythology of you being the center of this loser story, okay? And you all seem like good people so far. You deserve better than to be trapped in a Groundhog Day repetitive hell of thinking about what happened to you in high school. You're young. This is what young people do. It's not some terrible thing. But it's time to move on and stop fixating on whatever. Shut up. So we're going to start a journaling exercise. I want to see, this is the Christmas list contest. A list, different page, not the same page. Christmas list, 10 things. The end.
Like a truly variety thing.
My two favorite fish would be.
Just your favorite.
Oh, the two I can narrow it down to is easily Shinji and Brian. Shinji was nice to me since I first walked in, and the second I cracked my first joke, Shinji was the one where like his eyes kind of lit up and he enjoyed it.
I wonder if it's like
I love this camera angle.
they hold the flood, like the production.
Yeah.
Like,
This is always a good one. It's very vibey.
Iconic, yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be like
A lot of moments
you gotta
happen.
also think,
Like a lot of
there's
reveals
too
and
many
shit happen with this angle.
speakers and whatnot throughout the entire house, but we haven't heard a peep out of them.
Yeah.
This is one of the angles where they reveal. I think this is the angle where they reveal that they are all insiders.
Oh, okay.
Should I just tell like?
I think so too. Yeah.
Chunks later.
The top story.
It's up to you.
During the gap year, so I came back to Japan. So I did the various court, like rental boyfriend stuff, and like prostitute for women.
Prostitute for women?
Sorry. Shit's fucking being wacky.
Looks like the...
Yeah.
There it
Oh.
goes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's back.
And I also...
It's my internet bouncing in and out. It's...
What?
Things seem like they're okay though.
I'm surprised. Like, wow, speechless.
Speechless, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Brian.
Oh, you should hear this story.
Oh my god.
Imagine the last hit. It's a change, maybe. I don't tell everyone.
Here, come on.
As I said, I took gap year, right, in the speech. That time, I did the porn actor and
I'm like, with Shinji, I just feel so, like, I don't feel a lot about Shinji. In like, the first half of the show, he's just, yeah, he's comedic because he speaks in a funny voice, but he's just a bit boring.
Yeah, he was a bit boring, but I still saw him as a, for me, he was always my shoo-in because I feel like
I'm dead. Did you
he just had
he committed hard.
Yeah.
In the second half of the show, he definitely, it's where he shone.
And like, yeah, when he shined.
See if they can focus in on it.
He shined.
It's hard to read. It says some pussy from Trish.
Oh yeah, this is super fucking annoying too, bro. Also, Brian was like a. I'll just talk about this afterward, actually.
Yeah, you can mention it now.
Just like Brian, like, he's the epitome of everything you like hate in like a jock style guy. Like he's like, hey, I'm gonna get that girl's mind. See that? It's like, fuck you, bro. You're so annoying, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, he gives you a fuckboy energy for sure.
Yeah. He was something that I really didn't like off the jump, for sure.
I think he like asked me if I was like interested in Shinji, and I was like, I'm not like.
Taylor, I was not so much on, or I didn't really care one way or another. Yeah, I just thought Shinji had like, he just looks like he could get through a lot of challenges. You know, he looks fast. He's Japanese. You know what I mean? He's got like this stocky build.
Yeah, you think Japanese is a advantage?
Yes. Yeah. Yep, you're just faster as a Japanese person, and you get like you come from a line of ninjas like instantly.
Maybe he's also so used to it because like Japanese game shows are so fucking weird. He's like,
yeah.
Oh, I see her on the television every day.
Yeah.
Do you think he's joking?
Yeah, this is just another game show to him.
What the fuck would he be saying it to their face? I guess because he thinks it's funny.
Do you know what, actually?
Yeah.
That Fishtank is like a fucking English Japanese game show.
Totally. Yeah.
Like I think if Japanese game shows were like legitimately English and like had like a like a Western vibe to it, like this is literally the shit that they make them fucking do.
Mhm. Yeah, this is like some weird like long form version of it, but they could easily shorten this, do a bunch of mini games, and it's just like this, just like wacky.
Yeah. 100%. Well, like season 5, the final challenges, like the shit your pants challenge and the rug burn challenges. And
oh yeah, there you go.
The hardest challenge
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah, like that sort of stuff. You could do that for like a day. It would be like fantastic.
Dude, that'd be cool if they did like just Fishtank itself did like sort of like a quick one where it was like it lasted like a day, but it was like that, just challenge after challenge after challenge after challenge, and they're all like weird and fucking like, they still have the rug burn challenge, which is like such a that one's so gnarly, by the way, the rug burn challenge.
I hated that. I really
that
hated
shit
the
was
rug burn
crazy, bro.
I actually was surprised they went through with that. I was like, that was a little bit too much.
Yeah, that shit was like gory. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
he's been good.
Really?
He looks cute. He looks cute.
Did y'all clean up the sink?
Yeah.
Y'all know what happened in bedroom 3?
What?
Brian, Trish, thank you. You guys go. Here comes the mattress, motherfucker. Get that set up how you like it, bro.
Super friend bed.
Good night, Trish.
Have a good sleep in the cut closet, Cole. Plenty of riddles to solve at sunrise.
Cut closet.
Nice.
Dude.
Wait, does it say who? Oh yeah, Steinfeld edited it. That's really good editing, man. And AB wrote it.
Yeah.
That's good. Damn.
Yeah,
Good job.
I was. So that's the first time you've ever seen a season 2 episode, right?
Yeah, the episodes themselves. Yeah.
So what did you think of it?
Give me one
Like
second.
compared to watching the show, like via recaps and clips and that sort of thing.
So I compared it to the other ones. Here, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
And take off this. Yeah. All right. What was the question again? I'm so sorry.
How did you feel about the episode layout compared to like watching the show through recaps and that sort of thing? Like taking because there's a couple things to sort of factor in because they don't include as much because they're not daily recaps. They'll have like anywhere between 1 to 5 days,
right?
Per episode because there's only 11 episodes, so they split that out. So
I
they
know.
definitely miss things.
Mm-hmm.
And they're definitely trying to like condense it down to like the fan favorite moments or like what they think is the best. But it definitely gives a different vibe as well with like the music and the cutting in of the confessionals and stuff during the challenges. What would your opinion of that be compared to watching the show?
So
either live or through recaps.
I've seen other recaps of I've seen these episodes, but for season 3. And I can never get through the season 3 ones because they miss too much and they're like kind of boring. But when it comes to this one, I am so blown away by the quality of it. I'm actually very surprised. It kept me engaged the whole time, which the season 3 ones did not keep me engaged They don't keep me engaged the whole time. And there's like it appropriately shows each person. You know what I mean? It appropriately shows the contestants in a way that is who they are at that time. You know what I mean? Like I don't see there's nothing. I don't feel like I'm missing anything, I guess. If I was to show this to somebody, I wouldn't have to tell them, okay, now we're gonna go through like the cams recaps, or like let me show you this thing.
Yeah.
But I think as we move forward, it's like the CK one. I feel like they're gonna miss a lot there, and that's where I'd want to like go to a recap or something. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I think that like after watching some of the season 3 episodes, they feel phoned in for sure. They're not as good. I know that Fishtank want to move away from episodes. Because now they want to just do, because they have the Fishtank official recaps.
Right.
And that's the style that they want to go for now. So I think season 2's the end of like, I think season 2's like this perfect little time capsule, and it's never going to happen again.
Yeah.
And I think they put a ton of effort into it to make sure that it was good. And then season 3 was kind of like, well, we're short on content. Let's pump something out. So that, they made these season 3 episodes, and they just didn't feel as good. I know that we're a bit biased because we've already seen the show, but like just episode 1, it really hooked me when I first watched it because you get an idea of like who all these characters are. They do a very good job of like making them all personable and relatable.
Yes.
Whereas like watching season 3's episodes, I was like, I don't really care about any of these people.
Yep.
They're like, they'll be like, oh, here's this funny guy that walked in, but you don't really learn anything about their character.
Exactly. And then they make it into like, I know that Jet at that time wanted to make it like, here's the storyline that I like about this. We need to also make it sort of like that Big Brother style storyline or whatever the fuck. And so he I think he missed out on how they did these season 2 ones, which I think they nailed it on season 2. They nailed everything on season 2. I don't know if there's like some magic in the air with that season. It was a highly loved that's my favorite season. That's a lot of people's favorite season, you know.
I think they're riding off the success of like 1, and they probably made a decent amount of money on 1.
Sure.
And you know, they figured out, I'm not saying there weren't technical difficulties, there were a lot of technical issues with season 1. With season 2.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, after season 1 they were like, okay, we know what works, we know what doesn't work, we know what the viewers like, we know what the viewers don't like. And then they were able to like really craft season 2 off of, you know, the success that they had on 1. You know, they learned from their mistakes, and it's just there really is a magic with season 2. You know, it's still early in, it's still early on, so this is another thing as well, like it's early on in the show, so you know, a lot of ideas that they come up with are fresh, whereas by the time you get to season 5 you're like, oh, this is like a recycled, as fun as it might be, it's like, oh, this is a recycled bit from season 2, or this is a recycled bit from season 3.
But it's crazy. But to me, it's so crazy that
it felt fresh.
Yeah, but to me, it seems so crazy that we're like, by season 5, we don't already know what are the, you know, fundamental bits that we have to keep in. Like the Rice County Challenge is a legendary challenge that you just do every time. You know, that's something. Yeah, it's a classic 100%. Challenge. So we should already know our classic challenges versus like, you know, the things that we're now trying. But I just, the format should have been, to me, so much more honed in by season 5. That because of we like they nailed it on season 2 already. Like to me, it's just they don't. But then again, it's like you always want to keep growing or whatever. But then, like you're saying, we're using recycled bits anyway, so it's like it's getting old. Why? I have so many questions, you know, so much anger.
I think that season 2 probably burnt them out a bit.
Sure.
You know, like it's a lot of effort.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, and you know, especially like maintaining an atmosphere and character and vibe for, you know, I don't know how long this is, but let's just say it's 30 days. You know, like maintaining this vibe for, you know, whatever 30 days is tough.
Totally.
It probably drained them. Whereas like season 5 was probably, I'd imagine, easier for them to make because they weren't having to worry about like keeping up this, not a facade, but like keeping up the character and keeping up the atmosphere of, you know, fucking 1972 and everything.
Yeah.
You know,
but that's what it takes.
Coming in and constantly.
That's what it takes, though. When you're running a fucking thing under a Sam Hyde like sort of name brand, it's like to me that's what it is. You know, that's what you sign up for. Yeah, but I mean, now you get into like the different ethos or the different ideas of how people think Fishtank should be. Sure. And some people want Fishtank to be Hell House, right? They want Fishtank to just be fucking piss and shit thrown against walls and people kept up all night and like brutal challenges and people getting their heads shaved and stuff. I don't think that is what Fishtank should be about. Sure. I think that's an element of Fishtank. I agree. But I think that a lot of Fishtank and what makes it so good, and honestly why I liked season 5 a lot, was the relationship between the fish. I loved Friend Tank because every fucking freeloader they brought in would get like bullied out of the fucking house. Sure. You know, I like seeing the characters be awkward at first, then learn stuff about each other, and then, you know, become friends, and then get pitted against each other. I think season 2, the pitting against each other was very good. Season 5, it felt a little bit forced, and they'd be like, "Oh, we want you to go and like, you know,
you know, they were given like challenges every
Exactly.
day, right? You know, for fish
Just to
bucks.
like get them
And they'd be
personally
like,
mad.
okay, we want.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd be like, annoy this person today, or
Right.
you know, pretend to be sad today.
Yeah.
Whereas like season 2, the things that they had were like, all right, we need you to like, you need to go and steal this person's fish bucks, or you know, you need to steal this person's clothes and
Yep.
like hide them in a
Yep.
place, you know. And I just think that like people did it better, and there was so much more of like, who the fuck did this? Who the fuck did that?
Right.
And like everyone everyone's on edge. Because
Yes.
they don't know who's doing it or why they're doing it.
That's what this show is. It's supposed to be everybody on edge, kind of. But I understand be too on edge, but like it's got to be like that like most of the time. You got to make sure people are afraid of each other.
But my issue, right, is like season 5. Okay, so you come to Fishtank. Just picture for a second that you're a contestant, right, and you're on the show. And you wake up one day, and your clothes are missing. What are you gonna think? My
Somebody took
immediate
them.
reaction is gonna be, oh, someone was challenged to take my clothes.
Yeah.
Whatever. You know, I'm not gonna be mad at them. Where it's like, you know, in season 2 it was still very fresh, so they didn't really get that idea. You know, they didn't. They were like, oh shit, someone's like fucking with me to get me kicked off the show. You know, I know in season 5 there's a lot of like,
I see. Right.
throwing things out the doors, and you know, throwing luggage out the fucking doors and all that shit. But you know, there were a few times on the show where someone would be like, "Oh, hey, sorry, by the way, yesterday I had, you know, my challenge was to, you know, fucking be mean to you," and they're like, "Oh, okay, oh, that's fine. We're friends again now." You know, whereas like season 2, it just felt like it was boiling. It reached a boiling point where like people were exploding at each other. You know, if that happened and I was on the show, I mean, maybe it's different. Maybe in the moment it's different. But I feel like if I was on the show and I saw that happen, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I see what's going on. Someone was challenged to fuck with my stuff. I get it. You know.
I think what happened was, I think, at least on season 5, from what I can tell, I think Jet relied too much on the fish to create the content without adding enough of like whatever he has in his back pocket. Yeah. Because like if it were me, and I was, you know, you could put yourself in the driver's seat as much as you want, and maybe, you know, the reality will be a lot different. But from where I stand, it would be like, if I were running the show, I would be paying attention to the cams 24/7. I would be understanding every single thing that's going on. And then if things weren't where I wanted them to be, I'd be like, there would be ways, you know, if you know what's going on, you will then be able to like intuitively figure out new things to do to like raise the level of like fucked upness that's happening if you have like a proper like foundation for it all. You know what I mean? And I think they know how to make that proper foundation. It's just like, it just makes me mad that it seems like he just wasn't paying enough attention and letting sort of Mince run the show, sort of. But you got to have somebody in there that's like literally like 24/7 figuring out how, like, where's the level that we need to be at? Are we there? No? Okay, so then we need to do something about that right now until we get there, and then, you know what I mean? Like, it's possible.
Well, like, so they did that a bit in season 5, which was terrible. We're not even talking about the show we just watched. But they did that a little bit in season 5, where it's like, you know, they were like, all right, Friend Tank has gone on too long. You know, we've reached a lull, and they were like, all right, no more Friend Tank. And that spawned, like, you know, Fort Drake and fucking, you know, the fights between everyone. It was fantastic. You know, so you know that they have the ability to, like, sway things. But Sam is just, like, such a fucking natural wrecking ball that he can just come in to any situation and he'll make everyone uncomfortable, and it just changes the vibe entirely.
Yep.
That, like, Jet just can't do. I mean, you saw fucking Jet and Ben trying to do it on season 5, and like Landon, you know, as funny as he was, you know, like, but it was kind of pathetic watching him, like, I hate saying the word, but it was kind of pathetic watching him mog Jet and Ben and have them, you know, kind of take it.
Right.
That would never happen with Sam. Sam would pull him into the fucking boxing ring upstairs and beat the shit out of him.
Like immediately,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Or there would be something going on where it would be more immediate.
Yeah, because there was always
I still
this,
feel like they could just not
in
care.
season 2.
But that's just my opinion.
In season 2 specifically, though, there was this vibe that like production was untouchable, because there were a few times where they rung the bell on production and Ben would come out and beat him up, or Sam would come out and beat him up, and it's like, you know, I think that production should not be, they shouldn't be characters. They should be there for like a bit of comedic effect and like, you know,
Yes.
you know, it's funny to have Ben do bits and shit like that. Absolutely. Like, I'm not saying don't do that, right? Have them do retarded confessionals. You know, have Ben can repeat the bucket pussy story, but it shouldn't be. They shouldn't be talking to production. Realistically, you shouldn't be like, "Oh, Jet, where are you? Come out of the basement. You know, come do something fun." You know, you shouldn't be talking to production like that. That's not what they're there for. We're here to watch the fish do their thing. We're not here to watch production do their thing.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I think that it has, and the reason why Landon was so comfortable doing that is because production got too comfortable with them by always being in their face and like being way too nice and like way too. They need to be demanding and separate themselves from the fish. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Sam was really good at doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, because like the thing is like Sam was only ever on stream, right? He was only ever on cam to be Gold Striker.
Yeah.
The thing with Jet is Jet would cut into basement chat. You know, he would switch the director over to basement, and then he would be like, "Okay, this is how we felt about today," and blah blah blah. And I'm like, "All right, this is good. You know, I want to hear from production."
Sure.
But you can't sit there and talk about the show and talk about how you're in charge of the show and everything, and then go and be the host as well. You can't do that. And I know that Bam kind of fell through because he was. As much as I like Bam, he was a useless host. He didn't provide
terrible
anything
host,
of any value.
Unfortunately, yeah.
But like, yeah, and then, you know, Jet's having to, you know, cover that. So you lose the kind of mystique of it, you know. He'll sit down there in basement and be like, "This is how it went," blah blah blah, and then he comes out and then everyone's like laughing at him and like making jokes at him and like fucking Landon's quote unquote mogging him.
Yeah.
It just ruins the illusion.
It does.
It like really ruins it. I think Jet would be a good host, but like then he has to be fully host. He can't then also be running cams. He can't be talking to the fucking community. He needs to like embrace the host aspect. I don't think he wants to be host. I mean, he said it like before. That's not what he's interested in. But you know, with Bam not doing it, I think something had to be done on season 5. There was definitely a gap that needed to be filled with the you know, Sam left behind. I think it was good, but it's not as good as season 2, man. Just
not even
Sam
close.
was just so good because he'd pop up on camera and you'd be like, "Oh shit, all right, something's about to happen now."
Yeah.
You know, I'd be dead, and then Sam would appear and I'm like, "Oh, here we fucking go." And then the shit, you know, then the entertainment happens.
And Sam is like, I don't know, there's something about certain people where when they can get on a camera, it's like magic immediately. Like they just know, you know. Sam just knows and understands how to grab an audience's attention and like and make every time he's on like special. Yeah, exactly. And he knows how to make shit every single time be special. And he knows like, you know, even, you know, he's like the type of guy that thinks about like, okay, how was my last entrance? You know what I mean? I'm sure he's thinking this type of stuff. You know, how was my last entrance? Okay, this has to be this way now because of this and this and this. He's like so specific in his head. Like, it's just he's like just so he's too good. He's too good, and they needed another one of him for season 5, and they didn't have it. It's just like, you know, where are you gonna find this guy? You know what I mean? Where are you gonna find fucking Sam Hyde too? You know what I mean? That's like really hard.
Now calling back to that episode that we just watched, when like Summer was when they were telling the stories and the camera kept cutting to him and like his different reactions to the fucking stories, that was cracking me the fuck up. Like watching him like fall asleep when Cole and Brian were telling their stories, and then fucking Summer's telling her story and he's like giving this fucking weird side eye to the camera like that. That's fucking hilarious. He's a character that's worth watching. And like that's what they need. They just have to have someone on the show that is like testing the fish. And
I think
because honestly, like let me cut this in real quick. So like for example, TJ doing his swaying constantly, and then having Sam be like, "Stop fucking doing that."
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, getting mad about it. You know, it's like playfully mad. You know, he's doing a character. It's. I lost my train of thought. Technical issues. What was I talking about? Someone messaged me. Dude,
I was also writing. No, dude, I'm with you on that. Well, I was gonna say, when it comes to like Sam, no, I'm with you. I do the same thing, and I was writing something. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, like when, yeah, okay, so like TJ, for example, like doing the swaying and stuff, right? People don't get away with things for long on season 2. Like if they're doing something stupid, Sam will come up and check them on it.
Yeah.
Which is a big thing, right? So for example, saying if it's kind of gay to talk.
Sure. You're cutting out for a sec.
About like, you know, say Bashir's upstairs.
Sure.
Talking about his music and shit, right? I feel like Sam would go up there and be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" and like get in it, you know, and like really press him about it, you know. And if Bashir's like talking about retarded shit and like rambling for like 2 hours, you might go up there and be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" and like check him on his bullshit.
Yes.
You know, and like if the twins are like crashing out, you know, Sam again would like check him on that sort of thing, and because that happened a lot in season 2, where just people would be doing things that were autistic, and he would check them on it. Whereas like season 5, it was just like people would just do it until they were burnt out and they stopped naturally. Like Alex B going crazy upstairs for like fucking 4 hours. Eventually, you know, they had Bet and Jen go up there and be like, "Bro, you have to stop." You know, and then putting like duct tape on his face and shit, that sort of thing.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, I just that's what a host will do.
And I agree. I think season 2 also, just like season 1, although season 1 didn't have this as much just because they were still trying to figure out the show, but you could tell in season 2 that Sam was taking it the direction of like, I'm gonna help these people. So that was like his full underlying, like, what he was trying to do was build these people up. You know what I mean? I feel like that you gotta have like some underlying good to this thing because of how like insanely, like, you know, it's piss and poop, it's doxing, it's like people find out who your ex was, you know, your ex comes on the show, you know, there's just so much like crazy shit that happens on the show, and like there's got to be some sort of like, you know, I'm not just watching this to watch people get tortured, you know what I mean? Even though, you know, that's a huge part of it, but the people are getting tortured for a reason. It's not just like senseless beating, you know what I mean? It's not just, you know, there's not nothing behind it.
There should be character development.
Right.
There should be character development in the show, and you know, when you walk in and you leave, I sent you a DM by the way. When you walk in and you leave, you should be a different person walking out than you were walking in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. You should.
And like that happened with TJ, for sure. That happened with. I'll get hate for it, but like I think that's what happened with James Drake. He came in like super normie and like didn't know anything about the show, and when he left, he was like this fucking Fishtank professional. Like he just knew how to fucking test everyone. He knew exactly what to do, exactly what to say. He didn't let anything get to him. Yeah, I love that character progression, which is also why I hate Landon, because he had like zero progression. So he came in a retard and left a retard.
Yes, yeah, he did, and he still continues to be one. Unfortunately, we'll see about this camping trip though. I'm excited about that.
Yeah. All right. Anything else about that episode you want to talk about?
Well, I was just gonna say, when it comes to like Xavier, and I know that just came out of nowhere, but I feel like Xavier is like the only other like Sam like person that can fill the role of Sam as a host. There's like nobody else.
I don't even know who that is.
He was on Blood Games as well. When we do our watch through or whatever, I'll show you him. He's so fucking funny, man. He was the guy that during Gamergate, he was the main instigator guy. I don't know if you have seen much. Well, you probably do know a lot about Gamergate. But I don't even remember his name. But okay, well he was basically the guy making all the videos against like the girl that was like freaking out. And then that's what like spurred on.
I think I kind of have an idea.
Yeah, I forgot his name unfortunately when it came to that part. But he was on Blood Games, and dude, it was like he was so funny, like Sam level funny, so fucking good. I'm
gonna talk about some of my favorite moments from that that I wrote down. Adam's apple check on Taylor is, I think, my favorite of episode 1. The very subtle Taylor looks like a man. One second.
Okay.
I think the Adam's apple check, the quick fucking like Adam's apple check from Sam is like one of my fucking favorite moments from that section. It's like one of those things that like gets fucking missed really easily. You also wouldn't notice that on this is again why I like the episode so much, because you would never see that on the camera. It wouldn't come across the same way, you know,
Correct.
on the cams as it would on the main camera, you know, the FX3. Which is why I really like. I love the episodes for the camera, because you see so much more stuff that you just wouldn't pick up on, like with the cams, and the audio is also so much better. So that's another thing about the cams as well, is the audio on them sucks sometimes, especially if you've got multiple people talking at once.
Yes, 100%. Or somebody's talking super loud. It's over. It sounds like such shit.
Cole rummaging around the house. Spoke about that a little bit. Like knowing now that they're all insiders. The like him going around and like immediately like, just ignoring everyone and just going and like rummaging around the house to like figure out what the fuck is going on. So he has this advantage over everyone, except there is no real advantage because they're all the fucking same.
And you can tell.
Really enjoyed that.
You could tell from that TTS also, when he's laying in the bunk bed, that everybody's kind of like, they kind of see him as like a detective style guy. And I remember like, it was funny to listen to like those TTSs because they do the noir guy, and then they, you know, hey.
Yeah, and like when they on the episode specifically as well, where they cut to the close-up cam of him, and he's like, these guys are all idiots. It's like the grand show is about to begin. He was like so in his own fucking head about it, dude. I loved it so much. He is great. Summer crying every single time they put the camera in her face.
Yes. And I've never seen that puking scene.
You never saw that?
I saw clips of it, you know what I mean? I don't think I saw it live, and seeing it from that the other camera was pretty funny.
Dude,
as well.
Sam loved to fuck with her like the whole time. He I think he felt bad a little bit, but he also was like, this is fucking hilarious.
And she signed up for it, bro. Like
young girl. Yeah, it's like, why the fuck would you go on Fishtank if you knew that you were so mentally unstable? Unless she just doesn't realize how fucked up she actually is.
I mean, who knows?
JC being 18 as well is another thing that's kind of crazy.
Oh.
That was another thing I wrote down. Yeah, like, so no drinking for her, nothing like that. Were they smoking weed in the house? I'm pretty sure they were, weren't they?
Yeah, during that episode, they did it for a little bit. I think Shinji was taking a hit during the video.
I think they were like on and off with the weed smoking about like it being allowed and then not being allowed. I think there were like certain points where it was like, if you complete this challenge, you can smoke weed. Which is interesting because like in season 5, they were like so. Even in season 4, because season 4 was in the same location, so weed must have been legal. Is it legal up there? I suppose it is. It must be, for it to be on camera. But like season 4, there were like absolutely no weed. There were like absolutely no weed whatsoever.
Right.
I wonder why Well, I think in that whatever state they're in, it's probably legal. But the point being, it's like I wonder why they let them smoke weed on season 2 and they're not season, 4, right? It's like, is it a case of maybe they were testing it out to see if them being high would be fun?
Right, like and maybe like they can be high instead of drunk, and it's not so like you're not so worried about somebody like getting fucked up.
Yeah, maybe it was just a case of like, oh, actually high people aren't that fun to watch because they just like sit on the couch all day.
Right.
Whereas like drunk, I think drunk is, the problem is like drunk is fun to watch, but it's kind of like you're going down a bit of like a moral and ethical dilemma issue with that, like down a weird road of like, yeah, you've got these characters that are super fun when they're drunk, and now you're like giving them and like encouraging them to drink massive amounts of alcohol.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, then, is that really a good thing to do?
Well, and the intent is to then hope that they do something camera worthy, which also brings, you're like, you are kind of, but you know what, at the end of the day, this is, I mean, what I always say is like, dude, they signed up for this. They know exactly what they're getting into. They know who Sam Hyde is. They know this contract they're signing. When it comes to like how bad of whatever X or Y happens to them in the tank, just outside of like I had a real problem with Ben like just bringing up Landon and like beating the shit out of him without really like the consent.
Oh no, I love that.
I know you do. I know. But like
it was so deserved. He needs that.
But like outside of stuff like that, I mean, they sign up for every last bit of shit that comes to them. That's not like, I mean, there's just unintentional stuff like people doxing them, but they still know the show. They know it, and this is the internet. I'm sorry, it's just that's things are going to happen.
I watched through season 5, and honestly, for about 3/4 of it, I was like, I could do this.
Right, sure.
And then there were a couple points where I was like, I couldn't do this. I couldn't do it. Especially like the rug burn stuff. I know I'm harping on that, but like it's stuff like that where it's like, oh, I couldn't do that.
I mean, you could just say no to that challenge, but that would mean like maybe you're saying no to the 50K, so you would have to probably make a real hard choice there. Yeah, for sure. Damn.
I mean, it was so close on season 5 with the twins and James Drake together, right, where they literally were evenly matched until the group fight, where if any one of them had said no to any more challenges, it would have been over.
I'm still a conspiracy theorist. I think they were always gonna have the goo wrestling at the end, and the twins were always gonna lose.
No, but the point is there were an even amount of challenges. Each side.
But I feel like if they were off and they didn't have enough challenges or something, they would just make like up a couple more through ChatGPT.
No. I really don't think that. The way that it happened is they had a set amount of challenges, right? They said specifically, they've admitted, they said the goo fight was going to happen at the end no matter what, right?
Right.
Like that was going to happen.
Right, but they wouldn't just say, hey, just goo fight now. If say it was like 27, whatever, like the 20 to 29 or something, like there's no goo. Why would you want to do the goo fight? Isn't it like you just be like,
because it's fun to watch. Because it's fun to watch.
I guess
that's literally why.
If I were the twins, I'd be like, fuck that. I'd be like, fuck that for the twins.
I think the only conspiracy theory I'd say is maybe they were like trying to even the points out. So like sometimes they'd be like, oh, we'll give this point to James Drake.
That too. Like with the fucking.
Or we'll give it to the twins. But that's
like the rug burn thing where it was like they were combining them. Like they didn't tell them that at the very beginning, so they were thinking like we'll just have fucking, or the twins were thinking we'll just have fucking Bongo take the big hit, and then turned out, or was that?
Yeah, but I don't think they truly have any incentive to make at that late into the show. James Drake and the twins were both like evenly like popular when it comes to
that's true
the winner. I really don't think that they would be like, oh, we have to make James Drake win. There's nothing they benefit in zero way from that. You know, and they still gave the twins 20K. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
I
That's
think
true.
that the Goo Challenge was going to happen anyway, just for the fact that it's fun to watch.
Mhm.
The Goo Challenge, you know, they also wrote themselves into that. They're like, oh fuck, we have to do something with this goo now. You know, we made them fucking.
Well, they
make
did,
it,
yeah,
we need to
exactly.
Do something with it.
Well, it would be funny if
you
they
know, there you
didn't do
go, now-
anything with it also. Like, they're like, yeah, we just...
Yeah,
we
well, I mean,
decided not to.
I mean, they handed it out to
Yeah, they
fans,
did,
to be fair,
yeah.
so, you know, they could have had something to do with it. But the point still being
Yeah.
that I don't think it was rigged. I really don't think it was rigged at all.
That's fair.
I think it was a nice, fair, even fight between both of them. But the point, going back to the
Yeah.
original point of, like, you know, if you said no to one challenge, if the twins had, you know, just lost one other challenge, let's say James Drake said no to the shitting your pants challenge,
Mhm.
the twins would have won. I think the twins would have won.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, maybe,
I think it was very
maybe.
fair.
Maybe.
It's showbiz at the end of the day. It's
I agree
always
with
going
that.
to look relatively fake, but I believe it's real. I think that they had so much fun with the show themselves that they were like, why rig it, you know? I think they wanted to see who would win. those
The only
challenges. I don't think
reason why I would think they would want to rig it is because now you have like a normie that has won, so it's possible for the normie to win. So it opens up like that storyline. You know what I mean? Like the autist is always winning, but with the normie, now you brought in like a whole different
maybe,
like.
but I mean, they
that was. Just,
I still think though that like they would have given James Drake 20K if he'd come second. You know,
Maybe.
for his contribution.
Yeah, sure.
He did very well.
Sure.
I think, you know, I'll get hate for that, but
Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe.
it was fun. All right. Do we have any questions from our
wait, I gotta-
11 watching viewers?
Wait, I got my list, dude.
You got your list?
Yeah,
Oh, go through your list, my friend. All right, let's hit me with your list.
My most hated fish right now. So I'm just kind of doing it based on what I remember me, and I did not
but
like
cutting
Brian.
in real quick.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Cutting in real quick. Type any questions in chat, and
Yeah.
then when we finish this, we'll answer them. All right, go for it. Go for it.
Yeah. My most hated fish at this point was definitely Brian because I did not like how jockey he came in, and he just
Yeah.
dude. And then when he was flirting with I forgot her name already. When he was flirting with her, the Asian chick, really just that was like, dog. Okay, fine. You're the fucking
Asian chick?
You're the big dick.
Trish?
Yeah, Trish. Yeah. And then like Trish and Megan and them, they were all kind of like, yeah. Jimmy, he was like neutral at this point. I think for me, I liked his attitude, but I did not like the jujitsu comment. I think that was one of the first times where I'm like, dude, this guy's lying out his
MMA and
fucking
kickboxing.
teeth. Yeah, dude, he fucking liar, bro. And that added to like his, to like how much I liked him from like a fish perspective. Where now here's somebody to like hate on because I mean this guy's clearly like, he's delusional. You know what I mean?
In this episode, for sure, he
Mhm.
definitely he's tame in this episode so far.
Mhm.
The only thing that annoys me about him, I obviously have prejudice because I've seen what he turns into, but like in this episode specifically, the only things that really annoy me is like his fake stories and like the obviously clearly like freaking annoying fake deep voice, you know, that sort of thing.
Yes.
But yeah, he's pretty neutral at the moment.
Yeah, the deep voice, bro. I love when people do that. They bring out this deep voice to
You have to
add to
commit
like
to it,
their.
though.
I
You can't do
know,
that.
dude.
Lots of YouTubers do that when they start out. You know the YouTuber Swagger Souls?
No.
He's
I
like,
know about
he's
Pirate
he's
Software,
that YouTuber
though.
guy. He's with.
Mm.
Yeah, well, like it's people that will, you know, they're like, oh, they want to make a presence on YouTube and they want to be cool, so they'll put on like a fake deep voice, and then it's
Crazy.
like, you realize you have to do that now for the rest of your life.
Forever. You can't get into any conversations without doing that voice because imagine if you got that recorded at that point. You have to. And man, I can't imagine actually doing that and getting fans for that. When's the next episode? Oh, well, okay. We'll answer the questions at the end. Most liked fish so far. I don't know if I really liked anybody at this point. Maybe I don't know if I like Taylor for her, like, sort of, because I don't like pick-me bitches, you know what I mean? I really hate them. And Taylor didn't really come off as that at this point. Sort of a strong contender. I was also...
Pick me.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think she's pick me. She's just very manly.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of go for women like that, though. So maybe that's just me. Maybe that's my inner likes and dislikes coming up. I'm not gay.
So you like manic women?
No,
because they remind you.
I feel like yeah. Dude, I'm not gay. Okay, I'm just saying that like I tend to go for more girls with manlier vibes to them. You know what I mean? They need to be able to push me around a little bit. I need to feel a little bit afraid. You know what I mean?
I get it. Taylor definitely gives off like man vibes.
Yeah, I don't know. But actually, now that I'm really thinking about it, I think Shinji was probably the closer what I really wanted out of a fish. And then obviously fuck, what's his name? What's the guy with the long hair that dances? TJ. Yeah, TJ. He was at this point. He also seemed like a good contender for being the winner. So I was like kind of rooting for him, but I was never really like, oh, I'm a TJ guy or I'm a Shinji guy. I was really like more I kind of like was kind of getting an idea in my head of who was gonna win, and then I just really enjoyed whenever Gold Striker was on screen. So that was kind of how I was like dealing with the show at that point. And then Jimmy was a very hateable character all of a sudden. And Summer was also a very, like, at this point, a very, like, somebody that I was centering in on. It was weird. I didn't really, when I watched this show, I think season 5 is maybe the first one that I was like, who's going to win this? But for all the other ones, it was very, like, I was following characters and arcs and, like, just, like, trust me, I missed a lot. So, like, a lot of people will, like, be like, dude, you don't know anything about this show. And it's like, dude, there's a lot, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't go back and rewatch a lot of recap stuff. So, like, what I saw of the show is what I saw of the show. The clips I saw, those are the clips I saw. And then I just kind of, like, went on to the next season when it came out. But now kind of going back, it's, I'm discovering a lot, you know.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay. I think that was pretty good. Actually, I quite enjoyed that. I think that format actually works quite well. I enjoy the pausing and discussing. I like the little section at the end. We have one question.
Yes.
And the question is, when is the next episode of this show coming out? Exhilarating stuff. The answer to that question is next week.
Yep. Same day?
Next week, Saturday.
Same time?
I
don't know
think
if we can promise that. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, around about the same time. That works for me. Maybe a tiny bit earlier, but yeah, around about Saturday in the afternoon / evening for sure. Shoutouts time.
Shout out time.
Dozen, do you want to pull up?
Oh yeah. Her art that she did for this.
Yeah, you want to pull up the art?
Yeah. So our beautiful buff Tuna, who also did the shirts, she's the one that made this graphic, and it's really cool, and the stickers are really cool, and just like, I don't know, it looks nice. I like it, and she did it on pretty short notice.
No, yeah, Buff Tuna at Buff Tuna BUFFTUNA at Buff Tuna on X and Instagram. Check out her stuff.
Well, so it's at Buff Tuna on X, and then at Buff Tunart on Instagram. So on Instagram it's BUFFTUNART. So it's like art is like at the very kind of melded into the end of it. Buff Tunart on Instagram.
Yeah. Be sure to check her stuff out. She designed some like very, very good shirts for Dozen, so he no longer has to use shitty AI art.
Yes. Well, actually, the words were AI'd, but I placed them and everything. Okay.
Okay. It looks very good. She's also designing the artwork for the podcast as well, which will be put up as an episode on Dozen's channel. It will have the full VOD. It'll have the full video of the episode and the chat afterwards. And then we're also looking at putting the second section of the chat onto Spotify as well, just to recap, basically. But I think the best part is definitely the watching. I think that went quite well. I was quite a big fan of that. Shout out Princess, cutie.
Shout out Princess.
Shout out Buff Tuna, fantastic artist. Shout out Vinny, my favorite fat guy. Shout out Stoop. Join the Stoop Telegram.